In certain extreme situations, the law is inadequate. In order to shame its inadequacy, it is necessary to act outside the law, to pursue natural justice. This is not vengeance. Revenge is not a valid motive, it's an emotional response. No, not vengeance. Punishment.
Tonight we have a chance to say, yeah, you're right. We're too extreme, we're too wild, we're too out of control, we're too full of our own shit. Or we have a chance to say, hey, fuck you, you're wrong. Fuck you, we're right. Because you have all made it to the dance. Because believe me, this is the dance. Start the show.
I want to do the hot mic bit for a second show in a row, but it would be gay. I thought about doing the hot mic bit. Good evening, everybody. I'm not doing the hot mic bit.
Aww.
Not today. Welcome to the show. I did it this morning. That's enough.
Yeah.
Welcome to the evening show.
Hello.
Hey, when we knock out tonight, that'll be 10 in a row.
There you
More
go.
wins for the toe. Thank you
All
to Gray Duckling for starting us off tonight with $10. I appreciate that. 230 is
Nice.
tonight's number. So go ahead and throw in some subs, some super chats, some PayPals, all that happy horse shit. And we've got a great show for you tonight. Matt has been initiated.
No. Doormat.
Oh God, is that what they said?
Doormat. Remember, I sent you the screen cap. Doormat.
Get it?
Because my name's Matt.
Doormat.
My name's Matt, like the thing on the floor. My last name is Poster, like the thing on the wall. He went with Doormat.
I'm sorry to hurt anyone's feelings in the chat who comes here to despise us.
I'm amused by it.
Patrick Melton is one of the most unfunny people. I can't believe you don't watch him ironically. Like, if you watch him and you
that's
go,
what I've been doing. I'm enjoying it.
right. Like, you
It's
watch
been
him
fun.
and you're just like, it's kind of like watching Ricada. You're like, this guy is not 1/10 as smart as he thinks he is. Like, he's really bad.
Well, there's some stuff he throws out there that, like, I get what he's saying. Yes, valid criticism.
Right.
Yes, valid point. Also, oh my God, dude, you make a lot of assumptions on
Right.
things.
Like, he's
Wow.
he's just throwing shit at the wall and barely any of it sticks. And when he sticks one, he goes, look, I did it. It's like, well, yes, if I made 900 predictions a day and 2 of them came true, I'd focus on the 2 I got. That's what I would focus on.
It's been fun. I'm enjoying it.
So now he decided to go after Matt because he's got
For 2 shows. I've been a thing on 2 shows.
He's got to milk that steel toe dollar. You know, I do appreciate, though, that he makes me right.
Yeah?
When I say, like, he tried to do a show based on his personality and getting people to like him. Like we do. Like, just based on our personality. And
boring Midwest Menards dads. Yeah.
He got 30 live viewers.
Yes.
And then he's like, I'll just take everyone who watches Aaron to hate him, and I'll make them watch me, and we'll just all hate Aaron together. We'll have basically, Patrick Melton's show is a group therapy session.
Yeah.
It's just group therapy for people who don't like me.
You know what he's finding out? I'm so fucking boring, I'm not likable or hateable.
You're adorable. I hear that even he can't help but like you. You know? He can't even help but like you. He thinks you're great. We have so much stuff going on tonight. We got to check up on Johnny. We got to do a welfare check on Johnny.
Oh, wait, what?
We've got compound media rumors that
Ooh.
may be true.
Oh.
And I talked to Andy Worski from Kino Casino today. And boy, what a great show that is.
Okay.
That Kino Casino.
Is he the fat one that bounces around like this a whole bunch? And
No.
No.
Okay. He's not the fat one that bounce. First of all, some fucking respect to Ashton. I like that guy.
You can like him. I just am taken back by the bouncing. It's
He bounces
really
a
weird.
lot.
It's weird.
You know, Slampy's had a theory that he was sitting on like an exercise ball. Like
Yes,
a
I heard
therapy
you
ball.
talking about that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That was her theory, was that he's on like an exercise ball and he's just bouncing around. Oh my God, tonight, body. And I like those guys. I think they're great. But
I mean, I'm not totally shitting on him. I'm just like the bouncing when I watched it was like, this is too much. I can't.
the bouncing was too much for you.
I can listen to it. Visually, it's too much.
Yeah. So we got a welfare check on Johnny,
Yeah.
compound media rumors, some insight that I will not divulge into some other rumors that are rumored to be rumored later this week.
Can I hear it after the show?
Well, no, I'll speak vaguely about it, but I'll be careful as to how I share it with you.
All right.
I might tell you after the Tuesday show
Oh.
because then you can't accidentally bring it up.
You act like I guess, yeah, we have another Tuesday show to do. After.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Might keep that under the old hat, as it were. And then we got to talk about broken dams. We got another Kevin Brennan clip today. I'm sorry. I'm happy to be watching Stuttering John again now that April's fucking ski-daddled over to a bigger house with more money and drugs.
Oh yeah, she's got a maid now.
I'm really happy that I get to watch John again. If I got to sacrifice and my wife has to go live in a thruple full of cocaine and alcohol and felony charges, and I get to talk about John again in my own house, I'll take the heartbreak.
All right.
I'll take the heartbreak of a relationship falling apart and a divorce and all that.
I'll back that decision. I got you.
There's another thing where like people who watch our channel and hate it and post clips, they're like, you know what?
Yeah.
I think Aaron is hurting. And I'm like, really? My marriage broke up and I'm recovering from it. No, I'm doing fine.
Yes, you've gotten hurted.
Doing great.
You have definitely been hurted.
I love.
Wow, breaking news.
Yeah, breaking news. Aaron might be adjusting from his wife, who he thought he was going to be with forever, succumbing to drugs and felonies. And fucking living in a throuple and a baldo. He might be. There might be an adjustment period there. Like the actual person. No, I mean, fucking that person is a train wreck. No, thank you. Thank God I'm out of there. Thank God my kids are away from all that. That is fucking great. But the adjustment period of being by yourself, yeah, that takes time. Of course, absolutely. There doesn't have to be a person for that. Like, you don't have to miss anybody.
No.
Or like want to be with someone to be like, this is uncomfortable for a little while. And it is. Like you're doing everything by yourself and like, you know.
Some of it's actually amazing to do by yourself.
Some of it's great. The other, then, oh my God, I was just
it's a fucking roller coaster,
I was just on the phone with Slam Piece and we were going through my budget and how much I've saved.
Yeah.
And I'm like, holy fuck. And like, I've given some of that to Johnny and Keanu and Gino, and I'll give some to you and, you know, all that. But like,
yep.
But even so, it's like we've been knocking down goals every day. I'm like, you know what? We can go. And I don't have a set number yet, but I definitely can look at the quote unquote spreadsheets. Yep. And every day I can go, you know what? We don't need to start there today. We can start here today.
Yeah.
And we'll probably be doing that. You'll notice days where I'll just go, it's $100 lower today. Just because I kind of look at things and I'll calculate and I'll go,
nice.
We can go. Like today it was like $40.
Dude, I know how that goes though, with money being easier. All of a sudden, like, somebody who is supposedly responsible is fucking gone.
It's almost like fucking broads are expensive.
And it's like,
and they all claim they're not.
There's money.
Yeah. They all claim they're like, I'm really low maintenance. And it's like, I'm looking at the numbers here now that you're gone. And,
yeah.
Holy shit. Let's go to the audience. Then we're going to get to some of these clips we've got today. And then we've got news. We've got funny, stupid shit all over the place. It's going to be great. Someone asked if we're going to do a debate show on Thursday night. You know me and my like old school broadcaster ways. If I'm not scheduled to do a show, I don't do a show.
Gotcha.
Like I'm not going to show up on a Thursday and be like, emergency episode. Like I'm not a fan like that. Sorry. I am wearing my In Hot Water Clam Radio shirt. I love it. Kiki, speaking of In Hot Water, Kiki's Disco Wedding with $5 says, I'm only here to say good luck tonight. You're going up against Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals. The Oilers came from behind to tie the series at 3-3.
Hockey fucking blows.
I don't give a shit about hockey, but
No.
the Stanley Cup Finals, they're a big deal, that's for sure. And $5 from Spectre with $5 says, Matt, those custom-built speakers look really nice. Your stepdad did an awesome job. Seriously, I bet they would sound great with that tube amp.
It's one of the Melton videos that he watched.
Oh, what does that mean? Like,
So so I have a handful of like the very original Savage Thoughts shit, right? Like the first time we went live with video and you were there, that's on there. And then there's like 4 or 5 other episodes. So it's all from the very beginning, not even when we were on Twitch. Like that's when we actually had a little roll going. And then there's a handful of other videos. One of them is a pair of speakers that me and my stepdad custom built a couple years ago. They're fucking insane. They're amazing. They're replicated after a pair of speakers from the 70s. They're fucking awesome. They rock.
So Melton showed people, and now people are just writing into us going,
Yes.
those actually look really fucking cool.
Yes.
That's what I mean. Like Melton kind of trolls himself a lot.
But he's trying to shit on me. Like, I'm not putting stuff out as a show. Like, yes, the original Savage Thoughts is there because that's where we kind of started. We were trying to figure out what the fuck we're doing.
Yeah.
That's why it's there. And I left it there because I killed everything on the Twitch thing.
Yeah.
With the divorce.
But
then I did these other few videos just as like a fun thing. I'm just going to put something out there just so somebody else can see it, enjoy it, maybe be inspired by it. I don't care.
I think Patrick is owning himself a little bit because he's not really very keen on shit.
But also, like, another one of them, he's like, well, actually, I kind of like, no, I get this guy. I kind of like him. Like, he restores old shit. He fixes it up. Like, I can respect that. I'm like, yes! See? I'm so fucking boring. You can't even hate me. I'm just a fucking dude.
You found his kryptonite.
Who the fuck do you think this show is done for? Just average fucking dudes.
I think really what it is that he saw a lot of himself in you. He's like, wait a minute. I'm fucking boring. This is great.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, he's like,
we share mutual boredom.
I'm a fucking boring guy that nobody watches when I'm not hating someone they hate. When I'm not having a group therapy session, nobody likes me. I'm boring. I like this guy. He's great. I see myself in him.
His theory of why I quit my podcast is amazing, by the way.
Oh, what's the theory of why you quit your podcast? I'd love to
You
hear
forced me to quit my podcast, and for some reason, after you forced me to quit my podcast, I don't know, you deemed me as such an asset, you had to give me a spot on your show? No, it wasn't the fact that I was, like, a divorce was happening, and I'm like, no, I don't want any of this shit out there. I had years, Patrick, years of stuff on Twitch. Several years. And it's all fucking gone. I just wanted it gone because I didn't need weird shit coming up in the divorce. That's why.
I hate you, hey Mikey. He gives us $2 and says, do the debate as Jiminy Glick. You do him perfect. I fucking hate you. $1 from Rusty Grammar. Only gay F words and N words aren't matadors.
There we go.
I'm sure a lot of N words are matadors. For sure. If you can run from the cops, you can run from a bull. A lot of black guys are bulls.
Yes,
Speaking of which, Drexel will be on Camelot tonight. That's very good. Somebody wrote that in the chat that Drexel's going to be on with Camelot at 8:30 Central.
Yeah.
That'll be very interesting. Judging from what I heard today, you boys might not want to do any ixnay on the Akeda Ray talk until you hear everything that might come out this week.
Ooh.
I don't know if anything's actually coming out. I still have my skepticism.
Yeah, as you should.
But if it is what I'm hearing,
yeah.
I can't even listen to you giggle about it.
It's not good. Because we've already had some doozies dropped.
If, you know,
I don't.
You know how Andy said it's going to make the 9-year-old testing positive for Coke look like a cigarette?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to make it look like jaywalking.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Is bad. Is really bad. And I don't know if it's, I hope it's not true. I'll say this. The people I know, like I'm, you know me, I'm no sweeper. And I've certainly taken a few shots and I've rattled Nick's cage quite a bit. He seems to be very, very upset with me. But
no way.
I've also been very fair. I've been very honest and I've told the truth. And I will say, I don't see this being true.
Okay.
I don't see it being accurate. I never saw anything like, you know me, I've only commented on shit I've seen.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything like what they're talking about. So
yep.
I will maintain my skepticism,
okay,
so to speak. And that's all the Ricada stuff I have for you tonight. But I got Kevin Brennan. I got Zumock.
Let's do it.
I got Kumia. I got Johnny. I got Dams breaking apart. I got all kinds of shit tonight. You're going to love it. I've got breaking news. I think we're going to do this tomorrow. But breaking news, Julian Assange is set to go free. He worked out a plea deal.
Really?
Julian Assange worked out a deal with the American government. I can't imagine what he gave him. But Julian Assange, after all these years, like 15 years or whatever, is going to go free.
Wow.
They're going to free Julian Assange for all of his WikiLeaks and stuff like that. Old Julian's walking out. I imagine that he gave them everything. I'm guessing he ratted.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think the government, just out of the kindness of their heart, went,
He had to have, because they could have just as easily Jeffrey Epstein'd him.
yeah, they could have just whacked the bum,
Uh-huh.
as it were. Let me try to hook up the phone here, and we'll get...
Of course.
there we go.
Of course.
There we go.
phone.
We'll get the phone all hooked up, and then we'll take this call. Let's go. Go ahead, caller. You're on the air.
Wow.
Matadors, lace up like the cross and unite prosciutto.
Yes.
No, we're not
No,
lighting
wait,
crosses.
what?
We're not lighting crosses.
Wait, that's a bad thing?
It's, I believe what they call it in the business.
Sorry, I'm out of touch.
What they call it in the business is bad optics.
Oh, okay. Don't light crosses.
2:25 away from tonight. Thank you guys very much for the solid start to the program. Keep throwing in a couple of bucks over on PayPal and Streamlabs, and if you want to do super chats, thank you for that. Throw ridiculous numbers at us, and we will be super duper appreciative. Okay, let's start with some things. Johnny did not do a show tonight, or this afternoon.
Uh-huh.
But he did put out a 1 minute and 20-second video.
That's short.
Yeah, and he said, not on today.
Okay.
And it came up on my YouTube recommendations, and I'm like, well, what the fuck is this? Like, what's going on here?
Mm-hmm.
And I checked it out, and I watched the video, and I text Johnny, and we'll talk about it tomorrow when he's on the program, if he's on the program, if he's feeling all right. If he, I want to say this to Johnny if he's listening, and I'll text it later.
Yep.
If you're not doing all right, I will do the show solo. It's okay. Don't worry about it. But Johnny put a video out today where he said, hey, just not doing so well today.
I see.
So I'm going to take the show off. This is the clip from today. And, whether it was Oz with his stroke or whenever Corey needed a day or, when April was sick.
I took a day last
When
week.
April was sick and needed a week, I gave her a week. When April was quitting, but she didn't have the balls to say she quit, I gave her all her time. And eventually just went, so you're not fucking coming back.
Nah.
I guess it's over.
It was pretty cool.
So anytime anyone needs time off on this program, we give it to them. And if you need to step away for a while, I always figure it out.
Yeah.
That's the thing about this show. I always figure it out. I've had about 12 different co-hosts on this program. We always figure out.
Yes, that's something Patrick also points out.
Yeah. Well, what am I supposed to do?
Well, I don't know. Because the very first show of mine, you were talking about all the guys from the radio station, Randy K, Lou, all them. Well, no one's around Aaron anymore. Yeah, he doesn't work at that fucking radio station anymore, does he? Stupid.
Not gonna have Lou. Not gonna have
Randy
K. Oz had a fucking stroke and was never the same.
Whiskey Pete also had other jobs.
Whiskey Pete fixes caterpillars or some shit.
He wasn't a broadcaster. He just happened to do it like me.
He was done with the radio when his schedule didn't work out.
Yeah.
Adrian only wanted to do radio. He didn't want to do the online thing. Yeah, I mean, as far as people who made the jump over to this streaming thing, I think the only ones we've lost are Corey and Oz. And Oz was a health thing. There was nothing I could do. And then April, but April wasn't one of the originals. April we brought on full-time later.
Right.
And that was pure nepotism. Like, you
But,
got to be honest.
all-
You got to be honest. She didn't earn that spot.
It was all assumptions and just jumping to conclusions and making up your own storyline. That's what all of it was.
Ladies and gentlemen, nobody likes onions. That's a show description. You can just put that in there every day, making shit up and jumping to conclusions.
That's all it is.
All right, so this is what Johnny had for us this afternoon. Yeah.
Hey, yeah, I've been trying to prep a show for the last.
Hey, he's got like a Club Random thing going on over here. Like Bill Maher's shit.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Prep a show for the last little bit. I've just, I've had some, I've had some personal stuff come up that I'm dealing with, and I just can't do a show today. So I'm sorry. I'm a horrible piece of shit.
I wish he wouldn't do that. I really do. That's uncomfortable.
It's not.
I'm a horrible piece of shit. Like, why is it the people who need to say that don't? Except me. Why is it the people who need to say that don't? I'm looking at you. Just say it one time. It'll liberate you. You're a horrible piece of shit. But then the people who don't need to say it always do.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, well, now I feel bad. And Johnny, if you're going to say I'm a horrible piece of shit, stick around for 15, 20 minutes. Grab some pity donos. You know, you might get a nice 50 spot in there somewhere. You know, like let me see if this works, guys. We're 225 away from the goal. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Guess I'm just kind of a piece of shit. I don't really deserve to get anything on Streamlabs or PayPal or Venmo today, because I fucking suck and I'm just depressed and just fucking hate everything. And I guess people don't. You know what's funny about that is most of the audience just go, "Finally, fuck." God, what took him so long? But yeah, I don't go, I'm a horrible piece of shit. Like, that's depressing for all of us. Put on some makeup, clown, and dance for me. No.
Apologize. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow on Aaron's show.
You know what would be funny is if you just put the happy music back on right after that. He's like, not going to do a show today. Some shit came up. And
I'm a horrible piece of shit.
I'm a horrible piece of shit. Hey guys, my MS got really bad and my fucking legs fell off. Hey guys, I figured out I have 16 lesions in my brain and they've all burst and I have internal bleeding. Well
then.
Just that happy music can kind of overcome anything.
We'll be back tomorrow afternoon doing our show.
This is why I'm against making eye contact with the camera. It makes me uncomfortable when the host is looking right at me. I don't like that.
Okay.
I like when the host is looking off, you know.
Maybe you don't look at anybody, though.
No.
It's very rare you make eye contact.
No, I'm not a big eye contact guy.
No, you're not.
It's awkward.
I've had times in conversation just for fun. I'm like, when's he going to do it? You never fucking do it.
You ever kiss a woman and look at him? It's fucking weird.
Yeah, I have.
You close your eyes, you fucking pervert.
Well,
She's trying to make out. You're just creeping on her. Close your eyes and enjoy the moment. Unless you got a bite her somewhere. Then, you know, open your eyes. Make sure you're getting the right spot.
Just going to need a little bit of time for this one. I'm just not going to be able. I can't focus and do a show.
Brown out. There you go. Crowderize that shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So just making this video to let everybody know that unfortunately today there is no show.
See? Bump it up with stingers.
Yeah.
Just feeling like shit. I don't want to be here. Yeah, see? What's this one?
Yay!
Oh.
Home run, Jefferson.
Oh. Just got to test out what my sound drops are here.
So I am a dick.
Jesus! Like, you don't need to say I'm a dick. You can just... Oh, sad music. No, where's the brown out? Not the I'm going to put a 45 in my mouth music. Play us the I'm going to the county fair music that you had the first time. No, I text Johnny today. He'll be all right. He's in a funk. He's just got to get over his funk.
All right.
And he'll be all right.
That's good.
I promise. Mr. Me with $2 says, yes, Aaron. Yes, you are. So here's 2 less zeros. What? He says, shit, I meant one less zero, and then throws us another $2. Thank you, Mr. Me. Why don't you put those zeros back on it and make me feel better about myself? That would be nice.
Yeah. Add another zero. Move that decimal.
Yeah. Make it $2,000. Fuck it. We'll be done for the week. You know? Make it $2,000 and we'll just call it, you know what? Show's over, folks. We're going to take a week off. I'm going to go have some fruity drinks by a pool.
There you go.
And we'll call this thing. Thank you, buddy. 225 away from tonight. Getting knocked out. Again, if we knock out that 225, we go to double digits. A 10-show streak. That would put us 140 behind our last streak.
Nice.
Of 150. I think we can get there. All the links are in the chat. Thank you very much. Again, 225 is the number. All right, let's take a look at this dam in Minnesota.
Uh-huh.
Now, I don't know a lot about engineering.
Yes.
I don't know a lot about flood control, believe it or not.
I believe it.
But I hear that if a dam breaks, that's bad.
Yeah.
I hear if a dam breaks, you could have severe flooding.
Yeah.
And I hear in southern Minnesota, there's already been a lot of flooding due to all the rain they've been getting. A lot of things have been getting washed out. Minnesota, Iowa, they've been having their problems. Well, apparently flooding on the Blue Earth River caused the Rapidan Dam to fail on Monday morning. LeSueur County residents in low-lying areas of the Minnesota River Valley are advised to evacuate. Take a look at this shit. This is like, I haven't seen anything like this in Minnesota since like the 35W bridge.
God damn.
Yeah.
Get it.
Take a look. Oh my, like it's busted.
No. See, I don't think the dam is still there. It's still standing. The water has found a way around the dam.
I mean, kinda. It looks like it's been washed away here, hasn't it? Like it's busted, or did the water just get over it?
I think that was actually just road and land right there.
Oh shit.
And the dam is like starts where your mouse is, basically.
Oh, so the dam ain't doing shit anymore.
No.
The dam is just a thing that the water's got to get around.
You see that White House right there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's supposed to have a little bit of a yard.
Breaking news. It ain't there no more. It's fucking gone.
It's gone?
It's gone.
Uh-oh.
That house is gonzo.
Well, here comes the water.
Uh-huh.
Hell of a time to go kayaking. Huh? Grab a little boat, head down the old river.
I'm gonna do some kayaking.
What do you think? Class 4? Class 5? Why don't you put it together? That's right. I've run a class 45. Fine. Lie to me. I'm not the one who's going to end up dead. Ooh.
Yeah, see, now, the dam is still there. There's a road going across.
So it just got around it.
Yeah, it got around the dam.
Now, I don't know a lot about dams and water and flooding, but that looks bad.
Yes. Oh, it's bad, yeah.
That looks like you might want to ski-daddle out the fucking way of the water because it looks like it's a-coming.
That looks like the homeowner's insurance company should pay out the claim with the exception of you never rebuild there again, asshole.
You know what sucks is that new home construction is really expensive now. So whatever you got for your home insurance policy on your house, not going to get you the same kind of house you had.
No.
I mean, those prices are
there are certain things you can have on your policy that bump that up nicely, but most people ain't got that.
Maybe if you bought it in the 80s and it was like $40,000. And now it's like $375,000. Like, maybe that's all right.
It's like when your car gets sold. Oh, that's the cash value. Motherfucker, if I had that much cash in my hand, I could not buy that vehicle.
No.
Cash value? What are you talking about?
Look at that.
Yeah. That's bad.
That's just, you're just waiting.
There's people standing on that bridge just watching.
People do that for tornadoes, though, too. Like, they go outside their homes.
There it is. There's the house. That's part of what's left of that house.
Oh, no. There's the house we were just looking at, guys.
Some guy's laughing at it.
Go back. I got to hear that guy again. I need to know that man's name. I need him to be on the TV news. He'd be like, oh, man, I saw the house go into the water. I went, holy shit. That's crazy. I hope there were no people in there because you know they're dead.
Yeah, the one aerial shot I saw of this.
A mermaid got there?
No, not that aerial asshole.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, aerial shot I saw of this. The house next door, they had a big moving truck in front
Been
of it.
sold. Oh, sorry.
They were fucking scrambling to get their shit out. Like people were in a panic.
But is the mermaid okay?
Well, mermaids can live in water. I'm sure
Who
they're
gives
fine.
a shit if she has a camera and can film shit? I never understood that when the news was like, we have Ariel's view. And it's like, that bitch can't do photography.
Yeah,
Fucking stupid.
we got her
Ariel.
view from under the water.
And how'd she-
under the sea? Oh, it's all blurry and shit. Looking up at the real world.
Under the sea, under the sea. Things are real blurry. I see people scurry under the sea. It's a different song when the flooding comes. Oh.
Oh, Melton's right. We fucking suck.
Oh, man. Oh, man. House prices are hotter, but you're underwater, under the sea. Summer flowers are budding, but there is some flooding under the sea. Your mother says scram, but there's no dam under the sea.
Good God.
You want to get your kiddos, but away the bridge goes under the sea. Oh. Your house wants to stay, but the river washed it away under the sea. Oh, she's going. She's going. You did waterproofing. You'll need more than roofing under the sea. Oh, come on. Give in. Go in the water. Hey, what are you, black? Fucking get the camera back on what we want to see. What, are we filming a fucking World Star video?
Clearly he's black. Look at the angle.
Oh, yeah.
It's like this, not like this.
This is a real urban video.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to hold your gun, stupid. Not your phone.
He's probably urban or wears a turban under the sea.
Oh, my God.
Oh, your house is in bad shape. Why won't he film in landscape under the sea? I believe this dam broke like 12 hours ago. I think I'm the first one to start making jokes.
I'm gonna
And
go
it's
with
the Little
that.
Mermaid. I'm the most... Dude, honestly, fuck you guys in every podcast you watch. All your blood sports, all your drama shit. Nobody's more creative than me. Nobody's funnier than me. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on. I don't deserve 1/1,000,000th of the criticism I get. I'm fucking brilliant. Suck my dick. All right, let's continue with the suffering of the community in the Minnesota River Valley.
Them poor fucks that lost their house.
Your house is in the alley, down by the valley, under the sea.
There it is.
You don't know what's in store. You can't find your front door. It's under the sea. You thought your afternoon would be finer. You've lost all your china. It's under the sea. Oh. Oh, there goes a tree. Oh, there's a rainbow. Pride Month. Make a wish. Yeah. You wanted to stay here, but it's getting gayer under the sea.
Jesus Christ.
Oh. Your home will go. Rainbows for homos under the sea.
Well, this might make up their
The dam was slacking. Now you need to get packing under the sea.
decision whether they're going to leave it in or take it out.
Oh, goodbye.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
No, let's talk it over. Number I can call. Goodbye says it all.
And there it goes.
And oh boy.
That house or whatever they have on there.
It's a real kick in the scrot when your house becomes a boat under the sea. Oh. Your house lost the battle. Better get a paddle under the sea.
Or is that just a tin building behind it?
Oh, bye-bye.
These guys sound oddly like me.
That's because there's only 3 kinds of people in Minnesota. Me, you, and Somalis. That's all we've got. Even the Hmong are just you and I at this point. They've been here long enough. Minnesota has Matt, myself, and Somalis. Those are the 3 kinds of people in Minnesota.
I'll go with it.
You got one type of guy who goes, I'd rather watch the game at home. Tickets are kind of spendy. And then you got another guy who goes, man, I'm restless. Want to go to Vegas? And then you got the third one just goes, I don't get driving yet. But they gave me a license, so fuck it. I'm going to start a meat market, and somehow the parking lot will always be full.
Overflow onto the streets.
I'm going to open a halal shop, and for some reason, I will always have fucking cars there. And a charge for welfare fraud for selling food stamps or buying food stamps at a discount rate. Oh, what a folly. I'd rather be Somali under the sea. Well, there goes that house. You know,
Gone.
It looks better that way as nature intended it, you know? Fuck those people.
Yeah.
We got more we got more video? Man. This one.
There's the neighbor's house with the moving van. Oh, wait, the moving van ain't there in that shot. They do have some cars, though. Yeah. Like, we're getting the fuck out of here. Hope the motherfuckers got their shit out.
Where is your toddler? Don't check the water under the sea. Where are your children? Hope they be swimming, not under the sea. Well, Will Heron with $5. By the way, Will Heron, love your channel. Go subscribe to Will Heron. He posts a lot of clips.
Nice.
You know, he puts a lot of stuff out there. He works hard. You know, people think that clipping people's channels is like cheap or whatever. And people are like, Aaron, all these people are clipping your channel. They're making money off you. Good. I make money off my channel.
Yeah.
And also, I don't want to put, like, a lot of people are clipping my Ricada shit. I don't want to put my Ricada shit out there as clips because it makes it look like then I'm just like extra profiteering on it. And that's not why I'm talking about it.
Right.
So, fuck it. I'll put my Kevin Brennan and Kumia and all those clips up and Gino and John. And then you guys can put up the Ricada shit.
What's the difference between Will Heron profiting off your channel and Melton profiting off your channel?
Right. I want everybody.
No fucking difference.
I want everybody making a couple of bucks, you know?
Yeah, share the wealth.
Subscribe to Will Heron. He does a good job. And Elissa Clips and Stallion 19. Those are my 3 favorites.
Okay.
I like Will Heron. No offense, Will. Elissa Clips is my favorite. But you're up there. Stallion 19 is up there. I like all you guys. Thank you to Adam Simon and Mr. Me for each gifting a membership. Very nice. Mr. Me with another $2 says, now Brian has to watch this dry pile of dog shit. I don't know what that means. Mr. Me with another $5 says, Aaron, stop. This makes me want to play with some rope and a window. Wait, you don't find that funny? I'm insulted.
Yeah.
I'm actually offended because if you don't find that funny, I have to be right and you have to be wrong. That's how.
I mean, I'll back you up on that. I found it fucking hilarious.
That's how this shit works. 62 Luap says people who own the house also own a business also on the same lot called the Damn Store. Oh. Know where I can get some damn bait? Yeah, it's floating down the river.
Yeah.
The old man down there just start carving off his organs. He ain't using them. You can so yeah, we had a fucking like that's the most like disastrous looking thing I've seen in Minnesota since the 35W bridge.
That is pretty fucking disastrous.
It's gonna be a rough week for a lot of people. Fucking Monday.
You don't say.
God damn. These Mondays are really getting ridiculous. That Garfield is right. Mondays are a shit show.
Yes.
By the way, guys, 210 away from today's goal. You know what I say? Get her under 200 by 8 o'clock. Fuck it. You guys got 25 minutes yet. Get her under 100 by 8. Let's have a real easy night tonight. Streamlabs, PayPal, let's pop that cherry. Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, memberships. Excited, guys. Thank you very much for all of your support of this program and knocking out that goal. Tonight, when we knock it out, it'll be 10 in a row. Thank you very much. Be sure to hit like, hit subscribe, hit follow. A little under 500 of you checking out the evening show at once. We got about 1,000 during the morning shows now. We got about 500 to 600 during the evening shows.
Very nice.
Those numbers are, the evening shows are about almost doubled.
Mm-hmm.
A little under doubled from where they used to be.
Yep.
And the morning shows are up about 300-400
Nice.
people at a time from where they used to be. So thank you guys for sticking around. I really do appreciate it. So we've got some rumors.
Ooh, I like rumors.
This is a big one. You know, we did like 6 shows for Compound Media back in the day. And Gino Bisconti and I last year, or maybe even this year, I can't remember.
Okay.
Guest hosted Anthony Cumia's show a couple of times.
Yep.
And then I've been on In Hot Water a couple of times. And so we've been very friendly with Compound Media.
Yeah.
And the guy who made that all possible for us was my insane talent. No, it was E-Rock, Eric Nagel.
Yep.
Eric Nagel was the guy who made all of that happen for us. He thought we did a good show. You know, I just seem to have this. I seem to have this way with people where if they're in management of broadcasting anything, I frustrate the fuck out of them. You know, I did it with Gary. I did it with Steve at KLFD. And now
I don't see that one bit.
I did it with E-Rock. And E-Rock's big thing with me was, would you shut the fuck up and not talk about X, Y, or Z? Jesus Christ, buddy. Could you just
stop running your fucking mouth?
Don't. If I tell you something, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
It's a fatal flaw of mine. Well, anyway, the rumor, and I hesitate to say rumor because it came from the mouth of one Chad Zumock.
Okay.
And, you know, Chad
might just be shit talking.
Right. Chad shit talks a lot, especially when it comes to Compound Media.
Yep.
I think the last thing Chad tried to do was he tried to say that the studio was closing. You know, the New York studio for Compound was shutting down.
Yep.
That was his big rumor, and that turned out not to be true. By the way, thank you for Citizen M for becoming a member for his 20th month. He wants dirt from Nick. I believe I've given you all the dirt, Citizen M. But hey, if I don't think he can really give you anything without making himself look.
What's
really
Nick got on you? That
you
haven't already.
And also, Nick's denying everything, Citizen M. So you're kind of barking up the wrong tree. I would say, who's willing to talk right now? He can't. You know, I'll give him this credit. It's not like he can dish dirt.
Right.
Because any dirt he dishes on me, he has to acknowledge the things that he's not acknowledging right now. So, Citizen M, don't, make it easier for the fucking guy to go to prison. Jesus Christ. Like, Citizen M's like, hey, look, man, if you got anything that you're currently denying and not telling the truth about, that you all of a sudden want to come clean, don't come clean to a priest. Don't come clean to your lawyer. Don't come clean to Candy, Ojai County.
Nah.
Come to your boy, Citizen M.
Yeah, he's got your back.
That's who you want to talk to.
Yeah, Autistic Spurg on YouTube. Yep.
Actually, you know what, though? That does seem like his fucking style because he's so stupid. You know what? Citizen M, you might get a bite there. You know what? I was wrong. I misjudged. I was talking about it like it's a normal person. But since it's him you're talking about,
I could see it happening.
I actually think, you know what, M? You might have a shot there, buddy.
Yep.
Plus, don't you have a bunch of videos of his girlfriend, geeked out on coke on the air and, totally shitting on her? I don't know if he's going to want to talk to you. That's a bit of a reach, my man. So, Chad Zumock, who said before that Compound Media studios are closing in May. You know, and that didn't happen. They're closing in February. They're closing at the beginning of the year. He's been predicting all this stuff.
Yep.
Well, today on MLC or on his own show, I can't remember which one it was, but Misery Loves Clips, as Chad Zumach is reporting that E-Rock, a.k.a. Eric Nagel, has been fired from Compound Media by Anthony Cumia.
Okay.
Anyone care to comment? Now, I don't know anything about what's going on over at Compound. Nobody talks to me. Nobody tells me anything. I don't work there. So I feel like I'm not. But when I hear Chad Zumach said such and such is happening,
Yep.
I immediately go, probably not.
Yeah.
Well, Kevin Brennan heard this rumor, and he also took it with a grain of salt because, again, it's fucking Chad.
Zumach. Yeah.
So he decided, you know what I do? I go right to the source. Kevin Brennan goes right to the source, and he decides to call in to Anthony Cumia's show.
Oh.
And ask him.
Really?
Yeah. So this is kind of an interesting little call we've got today where Kevin Brennan calls into Compound and wants to ask Anthony about whether or not E-Rock is gone. And Anthony gives a really interesting answer.
Ooh.
And it made me have a theory. And it's a good thing.
Yeah.
I think, for Anthony.
Oh.
And it's a good thing, I think, for Gino and all of our pals at Compound Media. I have a theory based on the reaction. First, Loaded Wrench with $2 says, I have clean topsoil by the truckload. Hit me up. We've now become Tradio.
All right.
Here on the show. Boys and girls, we are officially 210 away from knocking out tonight. So if you want to go to Streamlabs or PayPal, go ahead, throw in a few bucks. We'll knock that thing out in no time with your generosity. So this is from Stallion19. He clipped this from Kevin Brennan's show today.
All right.
This is Kevin calling in.
Why doesn't Kevin have his phone hooked up to a board? Why is he holding a speakerphone up to a microphone?
Listen, fuckhead. I'm not going to sit here and listen to disrespect of Kevin Brennan. He's old school.
Dude, even I could figure that shit out back when I.
What
did mine.
I would like to see happen is no offense to Mike Buschetti. He's very lovable. But until he learns to tell people, hey, I'm on a fucking show. Stop making noise in the goddamn background or go somewhere else.
Yeah.
You've got to get him off the fucking show. Because Kevin's trying to do something and you just hear people screaming. You just hear him yelling. And it's in Mike Buschetti's square. And you're just like, God damn it, Mike. Could you either tell these people to shut the fuck up?
Why do people like that guy so much? He's just an old, stupid, crazy fuck, isn't he?
I think he's like one of those lovable, he's a
why
little
he's-
slow, and so people love him and all that stuff. I think you're being kind of a dick.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
fine.
I
I
think you're being
am.
kinda
I'm not
mean.
going to deny that. No.
I mean, don't run the poor guy's house into the river. He's just, trying to. Kevin Brennan asks him to do a show. He probably gets paid $100 or so, and gets to work a little bit.
All right.
So here's Kevin calling the Anthony Cumia show to find out if E-Rock has been fired.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. Now, put me down for Zumach is full of shit.
Okay.
Before this call, before I listened to this, I went, Zumach's full of shit.
Okay.
He's lying.
Hello.
Garrett,
Who's this?
Kevin Brennan. Remember I used to work there twice?
Oh.
Uh,
What you said? No. Yeah, what's up?
is E-Rock fired?
I love that Kevin always gets right to the point.
Right.
Whether it was the Kevin Swartzen call, which we have up on our channel as a clip, go check that out. That one didn't do as well as I thought it would. It's at like a grand. I thought that would do better. But whether it's Swartzen, he calls Swartzen and he goes, what the fuck is your problem? Like, he just gets right to the point with people. He goes, hi. Like, you can tell he gets the pleasantry out of the way that he has to say.
Yeah.
And then he goes, you're fucking stupid.
The only pleasantry you get is hello.
Yeah.
And then it's over.
Hi, it's Kevin Brennan. Remember, you fired me a bunch of times? Hi, Kevin. Is fucking E-Rock fired? Thanks for having the subtlety of a kick to the groin, Kev. Appreciate it.
What you said? No. Yeah, what's up?
Is E-Rock fired?
Not that I know of.
Okay, my sources are saying he is.
My sources. Chad Zumach.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if that's a source I want to go with, but okay.
People?
Or did he take all the menus with him?
Shit, they are gone.
He's gone. He's gone. The fat fuck is dead. The witch is dead.
Why do you have to be a dick to E-Rock? Like, what did E-Rock do? He's one of the nicest people in the world. E-Rock's one of those guys where if you hate him, it's your fault. Like, E-Rock is the nicest guy in the world. Like, when I announced I was getting a divorce on this show, E-Rock fucking called me. How are you doing? This and that.
Nice.
And I told him, I go, you know all those rumors on, like, Kiwi Farms and Reddit?
All fucking true.
Yeah, they kind of nailed it. Swing and a connect, and it's deep to left center field, and this one is gone.
Uh-huh.
They hit it out of the park.
Let me ask him.
See, now this drives me fucking insane. So now they put him on hold to talk to Cumia. And Buschetti's got people just screaming and yelling in the room that he's broadcasting from.
What, is he living in like a community, like old folks home thing? Like, why is he broadcasting from a room with other people yelling?
Right.
Mike, it's getting loud over there, brother.
I like that. Yeah, he just cuts him off. He's like, all right, good. We'll just... Yeah. We got a big moment here. We got the is E-Rock fired moment.
Fucking bingo crowd at the nursing home's getting out of hand.
All right, we got it. B13, and you got one. All right.
Even if you got, quad aces.
He's talking about poker now.
That hand, and that motherfucker's coming back with a royal flush. And you're sitting there going, what happened? I had all the cards. Yeah, not really. You didn't have all of them. So, yeah, that's kind of part of it. Yeah, it's kind of part of it.
Don't tell him I'm here.
Oh, my God. Is that really Brennan?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, man.
So they put up on the screen for Anthony what Kevin's calling about.
Yep.
To just let Anthony know.
Oh, yeah.
Here's why Brennan's talking to you. Here's why he's calling into the show. What do you want to do? And this answer from Anthony. So remember, when I first heard this, I went, Chad's full of shit.
Yeah.
There's no E-Rock being fired thing. Like, Chad's just stirring up shit and being a dick.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm talking about this right now. I got to talk a lot with, I don't know if Gavin is
brunch
doing anything or what have you. Plans are in the works. Things are being done.
What?
Yeah, I'm not. If it was just me and I could just talk about this, I would. But there's other people and stuff involved. So, sorry, Kev. I got to be out of the Kevin Brennan business as far as this call goes, too. I do. Once
that is very interesting. So
I will say he did acknowledge it.
Look at Chad's face. He's such a happy boy because he, like me with the Rekieta stuff, he knows he's telling the truth. He knows he's got something.
Yep.
But everybody thinks he's full of shit, and he's like, aha, suck my dick. I fucking told you. There's nothing better than that I told you so when people have doubted you, but you know that you're holding all the cards.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just like, all right, fine, fucking wait. You know what? I know none of you will have the balls to fucking line up and apologize after, but I'm going to tell you to suck my dick. That's for sure, because I nailed it. You fucking doubted me. But
broken clock is right twice a day, too.
I'll say this.
Calm down, zoom out.
What it sounds like to me, and this is just my theory. I have no inside information. I don't know anything about anything.
Mm-hmm.
Him saying he has to talk to Gavin, which I assume means McInnes.
Yeah.
Gavin McInnes has censored.tv. My theory is they're merging. It makes a lot of sense. Like, why would Gavin run his own thing and Anthony runs his own thing? Why wouldn't they just put it together? And then you can have Gino do a show, Gavin does a show, Anthony does a show, everybody does a show, and you got all this wall-to-wall programming. You can keep the price exactly the same.
Yeah.
And you get more and more shit. I mean, imagine a network that has Anthony and Gavin on it. Or maybe they do a show together.
There was a network with that already. Then Proud Boys started.
That's true. You know what?
And everything fucking went to shit.
We had one of those. It was called Compound Media. God, I'm such a fucking idiot. Like, dude.
Imagine if this thing happened.
Imagine if there was a network that had Anthony Cumia, Gavin McInnes, the Legion of Skanks, Shane Gillis. Like, he had all of that.
And then they started this thing called the Proud Boys, where they beat people up as they said serial names.
Yeah.
And then they all turned into white supremacists. And
right.
The president of the fucking United States had to address them and denounce them. Like, Jesus Christ, this got out of hand.
I got to denounce the Proud Boys in Compound.
Fuck.
That's so weird. Well, no, Gavin was leaving Compound, remember? And he was going to get this big media deal.
Uh-huh.
And then the Proud Boys shit went down. Wasn't he going to the Blaze?
I don't remember. There was something, though. Yeah.
I thought he was going to the Blaze. And then the Blaze is like, Yeah, somebody who might be a Proud Boy just ran a lady over and killed her and like yelled Sieg Heil while he did it. We're gonna have to call her a day, buddy. I mean, that's not what happened. I'm exaggerating, of course, but like,
might as well have been.
A guy in a Hitler mustache and shouting out Cinnamon Toast Crunch ran into some fat chick and killed her. So we gotta break the deal, pal.
Well, they did kill that one shirt brand.
Oh,
what was their shirt?
Fred Perry.
Yeah,
the Fred Perry
Didn't
polos.
they like stop making that shirt?
Yeah,
because
like we can't make the yellow and black shirt anymore because people are yelling Jews will not replace us and then sticking their tits out and showing our shirts. I don't know if that's good. Is there any way we can just put Lacoste on all our shit? Yeah, people are walking around screaming 1488 and fucking lighting tiki torches and shit, and they're wearing our shirts. Maybe this is really our Hugo Boss moment. I don't like it. Yeah, why would you wear Fred Perry? Why wouldn't you wear Hugo Boss if you were going to be Nazis? That fits.
Oh.
Let's see where else they go with this. Because, okay, so my theory is Compound and Censored.tv are merging. They can all just do their thing in one studio. You know, everyone can have their own shows. It'll be great.
Yeah.
I'm
I
able
just hope my boy Gino keeps a job. That's all.
Fuck yeah.
to say something and talk. I will, but tell Kevin I'm
Oh, either that or Gavin hired E-Rock. Because why would he need to talk to Gavin? Why would Gavin need to talk about this?
That is a weird thing.
Regarding
I like he brings up Gavin with that question. That is that's a weird one. Either E-Rock didn't make the cut,
right,
or E-Rock's going over there.
If E-Rock wants to call into the show,
some inside info.
Talk to us about what up. Like I already texted Gino today.
Bagel.
I already texted Gino today, and I said, "Hey, buddy, what's up?" And he's like, "Oh no,
fuck you, quit fishing."
And he went, "I don't know what the fuck is going on. I have no idea." Should we try one more time?
Sure.
See if he knows what the fuck is up. Old Gino Bisconti from Compound Media. Then we'll play the rest of this clip. We'll watch Chad suck his own dick for being right. Allegedly.
Your call has been forwarded to an
Oh,
automated...
that means he hung up on my fucking call.
Sent you right to voicemail.
What a fucking cunt. Well, he's dead.
sorry. I can't talk about business at this point.
Look at how happy Chad is.
Oh, my God.
I'm polite. I'm a polite man.
So then he goes to a different call, and Kevin's
About Gavin. Gavin's coming on or no?
I guess Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Wednesday.
So he knew what I wanted to talk about, or he didn't know?
He knew.
I don't know.
First, that there's a lot going on with that. That's all I have. I have no specifics.
So Chad's kind of doing an Andy Worski right now where he's like, there's way more coming on this than you know about. My inside source tells me. I think it's a merger.
Yeah.
Between Compound. I always thought that Censored and Compound should be together anyway. Like, what's the point of Anthony and Gavin both doing their own thing and just dividing that audience?
Right.
They're the same fucking audience.
Yes.
Combine your shit. Work together that way. Plus, Anthony's in South Carolina. He doesn't want to be running shit day to day.
No, he doesn't.
Told me you didn't know what I was calling for, but I guess he's assuming it's about that.
Yeah.
If I'm calling in, and then he's like, I can't talk business right now.
Yeah, there's something really big going on, and I could probably break it tomorrow.
Oh, good. When you're not here?
Yeah, I'll just text you or email you.
Wow. So, is your source somebody who used to work there?
Very close.
He's still getting dings. You can hear Chad's phone dinging. Like there's still some shit going on.
Your phone's stupid.
Very close to it.
Oh,
yes. What is Mike
Speaking
Buschetti?
of stupid, he's back.
What's Buschetti gonna add to this? Come on.
I had to take you off because there's so much background noise because I was trying to get Kumi.
Oh, no worries, because Kumi just sounded like Joe Velasquez in the witness stand.
I mean, it makes sense that he don't want to talk to
Dynamite drop in, Monty. That broadcasting school's really paying off for you.
me because first of all, he's doing the show. Second of all, he probably figures I want to talk about what he don't want to talk about. And he said he don't want to talk about business. So why would he say that? Why would he, when I talk to him, I don't talk about business. So
I know.
You were calling him about business.
Well, I mean, listen, it looks pretty obvious that shit's not happening there.
Yeah, why wouldn't he have you on? That would have been fun radio, good content.
No, he doesn't.
Because he didn't want, because there's a deal probably going on with censored.tv.
Yeah.
And he wants to let you know, he doesn't want to fucking spill the beans on the air to Kevin Brennan. He'd probably he and Gavin do a show together on Wednesdays, and they probably want to talk about it then.
Yeah.
I would gather.
He doesn't want to make it about that. He wants to just keep it light and South Carolina light.
Talk about brunch and air conditioning.
Yeah, and talk about how we should put the phone.
First of
Ray
all,
says pick up a pen.
First of all, I hate to be a mark, but I think Anthony Cumia is so good at broadcasting. I would listen to him talk about air conditioning for a half hour. In fact, I think I have.
I'm pretty
before.
sure we have. Yes, he's talked about
Anthony
his
says-
HVAC days.
Yeah, exactly.
Put down your phone. So there's a lot of directions out there.
Yeah, it's kind of part of it. Oh my God. Is that really Brennan?
Oh, so this is Anthony's part of it.
Oh man. I don't know if I am talking about this right now. I got to talk a lot with I don't know if Gavin is saying anything or
Yeah, it's got to be
what
a
have
merge.
you.
Yeah, there's
Plans are in the
something going on.
works. Things are being done. Yeah, I'm not. If it was just me and I could just talk about this, I would. But there's other people and stuff involved. So sorry, Kev. I got to be out of the Kevin Brennan business as far as this call goes, too. I do. Once I'm able to say something and talk.
Sounds like me talking about my divorce.
Yeah.
I will. But tell Kevin
I hope everyone gets healthy and makes the right decision. 2 months later, everyone's making the wrong decisions and becoming less healthy. So I'm like, fuck it.
Sorry. I can't talk about business at this point.
He calls it business. He talks about
You know,
there's plans in
polite.
the works. There's
Yeah.
things being talked about.
I mean, I got to go merger. Or E-Rock's going to work for Censored.
Yeah, it's just
I'm going merger.
It wouldn't make sense for it to be those comments if it wasn't a merger. The E-Rock just going over there to work, he'd just say, well, I'm going to go over here and work now.
Yeah.
And
I
that's
agree.
gonna be like, oh, okay.
I agree with Peter Sky Parker with $2. He says, Aaron, give Matt some space. Move to your right. Yeah, I was cuddling.
Yeah, I tried moving so my shoulder wasn't cut off over here.
I was cuddling a little bit.
And,
My
and
bad.
we were pretty fucking close.
Sorry about that. Also,
I'm getting cold now, though. Can you scoot back over?
No, I'm done. Peter Sky Parker, thank you. Adam Simon gifting a membership. Thank you very much. Daniel Brennan with $5 says bad bridges and dams, but good parties, allegedly. Minnesota. Yeah, well, not good parties if you want to keep your family together. I mean, it depends on what your definition of good parties are. Actually, the parties weren't fun. It was just drugs and drama and people losing their minds. You ever been around people who are geeked on coke and you're not?
Never.
It's
Never have.
fucking retarded. It's just
could only imagine.
Oh my God, is it stressful? Adam Simon with $10 over on PayPal says, let's get this rally started. All right. Sounds good to me. The gauntlet has been laid down.
Let's start that rally. Light them crosses.
No, not that kind of rally.
Oh.
You gotta get away from work for a while.
Well, I'm just going with earlier comments.
190 is the number for today. So you guys got under 200 by the top of the hour. Thank you very much for that. 190 away. Go ahead and throw a couple bucks in that Streamlabs or PayPal. The links are in the chat. We appreciate it. 190 again is the number. Thank you very much. Blitz League says Brennan should not be allowed around children. Why? Chip Galloway becoming a member for 7 months says unblock serial killer. You know what to do. I would, Chip Galloway, but serial killer is one of those guys who just kind of spams shit all the time. Like he just kind of writes the same thing over and over, and it's boring.
An annoying asshole.
Yeah, like I don't mind people busting balls and talking shit. Like I'm sure it happens all the time. But like when it's the same fucking thing over and over, it's like, all right, I get it. You're boring and you're taking up space for other people. So Chip Galloway, I'll think about it. I'll consider it. Maybe serial killer can reach out to me. Maybe I can do something nice for him. I don't know. But I remember him being a total cunt and just being very aggressive and consistent about it. Cool Boy with $2 says, Aaron is growing on me. How remarkably cool with the K. The K cool.
Right.
Thank you very much. That's another thing that we've adopted from the people who don't like. Whenever people come up with a new phrase, like another win for the toe, I go, well, why don't I just adopt that and take it and steal it and make it mine? And that's what we've done. I like doing that. 190 away from another win for the toe. Go ahead and throw in on all the different platforms, and we will go ahead and call this our 10th straight victory in the last couple of weeks now. Thank you guys very much. This is fucking tragic. I don't know if this is like I married somebody because they were dying kind of a thing, or if this is just the worst possible luck in human history. But a woman married a guy, and he died 10 minutes later due to a blood clot. Now, that means one of two things happened. Either this guy was having the blood clot, and she went, quick, marry us, somebody. Just do a thing. We'll sign some paperwork. It'll be fine. Or this guy got married, and then all of a sudden just grabbed his brains and fell over dead.
Well, is the excitement of being married got his blood pressure up and pumped that fucking clot from somewhere where it was just fine hanging out to where it blocked everything up and he fucking died.
I also feel like it's kind of cheap to call yourself a widow if you were married for 10 minutes. I feel like if you die 10 minutes after your wedding, that should be an automatic annulment. You know, because now everybody gets to go,
don't count?
Yeah, it shouldn't. It's 10 minutes. That's not a commitment.
She shouldn't be entitled to half his shit.
That's less than a hookup.
Wait, he's dead. She gets all of his shit.
Right.
The fuck?
Let's check out this story. Let's get the details before we start judging too much.
All right.
From saying I do at the altar to saying goodbye forever in just a matter of minutes. I'm Melissa Wright in North Omaha, where one woman is now marking 1 year since her husband suddenly passed away after their wedding ceremony.
She said the magic words, I'm pregnant. Gone.
Johnny
he went
Davis
to get those
says
cigarettes in the sky.
That's right. He went to go film in portrait mode with Jesus.
He died doing what he loves, fleeing from being a father.
No, see now, why?
Huh?
Why?
Because
I get it. They all.
Husband Taurus Davis was charming, funny, and a hard worker.
This was a dream wedding.
That's how he got that fucking blood clot, working too hard.
No, he's a big man for being a hard worker.
Something he told me, pick whatever you want to do, and I did. I dressed him, dressed us, and everything was going fine until we went outside to take pictures.
June 19th, 2023, Johnny Davis's happiest day turned dark after a
bad choice of words. It already was. I mean,
yeah.
The day was already dark. It got darker. That's for sure. It got downright macabre, if you ask me, but poor choice of words.
Husband for an hour died, the result of a blood clot.
He was there. He went through the whole ceremony, and his last words to me was, Johnny May, I love you. I'm sorry. And I told him, it's okay. I love you too.
It's not okay. It's not what you say to someone who's dying. You don't go, hey, no sweat.
His last words was,
no, don't worry about it. It's not you, it's me. That's my last word. I'm having a blood clot. It's not you, it's me. And she's like, I know, you're fucking dying. Like, this is, how am I going to explain this to my family? We just got married. I paid the fucking caterers. I paid the band. And you're like, are you really going to make a fight? The last thing that we do, just like fucking see if you can get a refund. And they ain't going to refund it. I had to pay in advance. I had to put down a deposit. Look, I don't have a long time to go. Like, can you please do something?
It marks 1 year, and Davis now looks to celebrate his life, their wedding vows, with their daughter, friends, and family.
I feel good. I mean, it's, like I said, it's a celebration of life and love. It's our anniversary, so it's not a sad day. It's just a happy day to continue to keep going.
Keep lying to yourself.
Happiest marriage ever.
It's a happy day.
You know, if you die...
I got married and he died an hour later. I'm so happy.
If you die right on the wedding day, it was great.
Yeah.
You never had any tough times to talk about. You just,
none at all.
Your marriage fucking killed it, man. All 15 minutes of it.
True, yeah.
Davis's cousin, Tiffany McCowan, says his death feels like it just happened yesterday.
This is not an ordinary situation. And so it's still shocker.
What, black people with children getting married? Stop it. Stop it. I said stop it earlier. Knock it off. It's not fucking funny. I've had it with this stereotypical racial humor. It's killing our brand.
Still a shocker, and we're all still kind of in disbelief.
McCowan says this experience is a reminder.
Family's all you got, and you got to treasure and cherish the memories and every moment that you have to
being
spend.
Fucking morbidly obese is not helping the blood clot thing.
No, it's not.
No offense, guys, but if you're gonna look like a fucking walrus, like shit's gonna go down.
But he was a hard worker.
He was a hard worker, and he gave his all. Just did a great goddamn job. Jamie Sticklicky says, does Minnesota have a factory you can apply for? No, of course not. I don't need to. Soft Weekly with $2 says, you're killing it. Thank you, Soft. I know he means that. I know Soft is a big fan of ours. I appreciate that, buddy. 190 away from today's goal. Soft, are you still coming to the anniversary show? Only respond in Super Chat form, if you will. Super Chats, memberships, Rumble Rants, 190 away from knocking it out today and doing an extra half hour. All the links are in the chat and pinned to the top of the page if you'd like to contribute. You want to make any guesses on this one? It's Eunice, Louisiana.
Okay.
It's two people getting in a fight at a Walmart. One of them has a baby.
Only one?
Well, literally holding the baby.
Okay.
As the fight at the Walmart begins.
All right.
Do it in your head, but are you making any guesses?
Do we have a day of the week and time of day?
This was June 23rd, so it would have been the day before. It would have been the 20th, Saturday.
Okay, see that leaves
Saturday,
a lot up in there.
Walmart.
That opens things up.
Fight, baby, Eunice, Louisiana.
Okay.
When you have your guess, let me know, and then I'll play it. You had your guess.
You know what
before.
my guess is.
All right, here we go.
All right, here you go. A shocking story out of Eunice. A mother's behind bars for simple battery and cruelty to juveniles.
It was the last guy's other baby mama.
What, did their 9-year-old test positive for blow? Oh, no, that would be only true monsters would do something like that.
Yes, yeah.
Behind bars for simple battery and cruelty to juveniles.
Priorities. You'll see. Eunice police were called to Walmart in response to a fight near the front doors. Surveillance footage shows Brianka Benjamin, who is...
Congratulations.
Brianka
Benjamin, you win this one.
Brianka, okay.
38 years old, holding her 6-month-old infant during an argument before allegedly throwing her baby in a trash can.
We'll repeat that. She allegedly threw her baby in the trash can before.
No, we heard
She
you.
just wanted to get it to safety.
Right, if you're going to throw hands, what are you going to do? Hold on to the 6-month-old? No, that's dangerous.
Throw it in the trash can. It's likely full of soft things.
Right.
As well as potentially, I don't know, used needles,
Yeah.
rotten garbage and rotten food.
Diseases.
Yeah.
Bad shit.
Shitty diapers.
Yeah. I mean, your baby probably stinks already if you're the kind of trash that gets in a fight in a Walmart with your 6-month-old. So
Yeah.
just throw it in the garbage. Who gives a fuck? Nobody's going to tell the difference. You take it home, you shower it off, everything's going to be fine. But that bitch needs to be popped in the nose. We need to have ourselves a scrap.
Yeah.
Here, hold my baby, and just toss her in the garbage.
Before she got into a fight. As of this morning, police say the infant's safe and has been entrusted to other family members.
Because that's going to help.
Yeah, I'm sure the apple fell really far from the tree.
Yeah.
You know?
Those ones usually do.
Exactly.
It's just a one-off in the family. That's
Yeah,
it's
it's
fucking
just
garbage.
a weird outlier. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Los Federales becoming a member for 10 months, says he was a virgin and was going to lose it that night. Oh, before he died. Before he had the blood clot, he was going to get some pussy. And yeah.
See, that's what all that pent up jizz does to you. Causes a massive blood clot that kills you.
He had a
40 years
he had
old.
a cum clot, and it just fucked his whole system, and he died.
Fucking plugged
He
his
went
heart
to
right up.
shoot a load, and his fucking heart exploded. His cum ducts got all tied up. They looked like the genome for the Mataba virus.
That's what happens. The balls got too full of cum. It mixed with the blood flowing through it to get the dick hard. Went right to the heart, seized everything up.
Goddamn, guys, that's why you got to empty once in a while.
Yes, drain them balls.
Got to drain your balls, otherwise you're going to end up like that guy. Just dropping dead when you're about to come. Sad story.
Come on, throw some ball draining donos. The fuck's wrong with you people?
Oh,
190 away. Let's hit this.
Throw a couple of bucks in for ball draining jokes, huh? 190 away from tonight. If you feel like chipping in, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, let's go ahead and do that and get a half hour of overtime today. All right, continuing on.
Oh, that's how we're doing with that story? Just prove that she was black and that's it. That's why I'm here, huh?
I mean, what else?
That's
do you wanna,
why I'm here.
What else do you want to say about the lady who throws her fucking kid in the garbage?
I don't know.
at
Maybe
Walmart?
there's other stuff. I had no idea where we were going to go with that. It was
Oh,
just,
were you going to make
Aaron's
another?
going to prove Matt's racist. He's assumed she's black and he was right.
You know what? I should have kept doing that story. I bet you wouldn't have done a "Where's the dad" joke, Nick.
Yeah, no, that was his other baby mama. I already did that joke. He died in the last story. That was the second baby mama.
Wasn't the same guy. They weren't even in the same state.
That don't mean shit.
You just think
he was a hard worker. He traveled for his job.
Do you think just all black people live in Louisiana? I mean, maybe most of them, but not all of them. Jesus.
Oh, boy.
Blitz League says, anyway, Aaron stopped hanging out with the scumbag Ricadas to roll in the schmutz with us. Don't be using words like schmutz. You're going to make people think I'm something I'm not, for Pete's sake. All right, apparently CNN had another fight today over illegals. You know, we're not going to solve this illegal immigrant thing. I know we aren't, because we can't even agree on what to call them.
They're fighting on CNN over this?
Yeah, like, we can't even agree. Like, we watched a clip this morning where one guy goes, and an illegal immigrant murdered a 12-year-old, and literally one person went, it's called undocumented persons. It's like, yeah. Story
Can we throw
stands.
that person in a pit of fire along with the illegal immigrant that murdered the 12-year-old?
She's really heavy and she's quite sassy. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. We'll see. But this is Jim Acosta and Scott Jennings going at it over migrant crime. Now, there's this funny thing that happens.
Yeah.
And it's usually people who tend to be a little more left-leaning.
Okay.
They do this thing where, like, they don't give a shit what the crime is. They just want to make sure you use the right words when you're talking about the crime.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
You know, it's like the clip we were talking about today where they go, there was a murder of a 12-year-old. Now, obviously, that's fucking horrific. And then they go, by an illegal immigrant, which is not.
It's not wrong.
But it's not as important as the fact that the little girl was murdered. And someone will go stop them and go, hey. Undocumented person. And they're like, Jesus.
Bottom line is, it don't matter what the fuck you call them. They weren't supposed to be here. If they weren't here, that person would not have been murdered.
Well, here's the clip.
Ain't that the fucking point?
Here's the clip of CNN fighting over illegal immigrants. And again, we're not going to be able to solve this problem because we can't even agree on what to call it.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Weekend, Trump suggested that the UFC should start a migrant fight club. Let's listen to that.
What?
First of all, coolest idea ever. Winner
yeah.
gets citizenship.
Yes.
Although, if we're trying to cut down on the amount of
wait a
violent illegals, I think the people with the most broken teeth should probably get citizenship.
Yeah, no, but
we don't want you to be violent and dangerous.
they would then start a fight career.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, they might become productive members of society.
Okay, you get a UFC contract and citizenship.
Yeah.
We got to make sure you're working.
And you have to fulfill that contract.
Yeah.
You can't back out of it or you get deported.
Hey, Manuel, you're getting a title shot in the welterweight division today. Daddy's great. I still do my landscaping job on the side because I never know if it's going away. Like, Mexicans would keep, like, the roofing job and the landscape job, and they're like, and now I'm fighting for the light heavyweight championship. I'm going to take out Yuri Prohaska and take the. I know he's not. I can't remember who it is now. Oh, fuck. I know who the light heavyweight champ is. It was Prohaska. You had Glover had it.
Don't look at me. I don't know this shit.
Some guy. Some dick.
Dana, I have an idea for you to make a lot of money.
Oh, I'm sorry. No,
Wait,
Jan
he really said this?
Jan Blachowicz had it. Then Glover had it. Then Jiri Prohaska had it. Then some guy. It was a black dude took it from him.
You're going to
Weird,
go and
black guy
start a
taking
new
something.
migrant fight league. Migrants, only migrants. And then at the end of the year, the champion migrant is going to fight your champion. And I hate to tell you, Dana, I think the migrant might win. That's how tough they are.
He's back. Remember last time it was, we're going to build a wall and Mexico's going to pay for it to keep all the Mexicans out. Now he's like, all right, bring them in, but they've got to engage in blood combat. He didn't even give anyone citizenship.
Blood sport for citizenship. No,
Yeah.
I thought, I was thinking he was actually going to go with that.
He just said, Dana, we're just going to have all the migrants fight each other. Like, this guy's going to be president. And he just goes on TV and just goes, all right, all those brown people, we're going to have all the browns just get into the Coliseum and fight each other like the old gladiators. And Dana, the winner, gets fed to your champion to be slaughtered.
Just getting comfortable now. They're going to start hitting us very hard. These people are bad.
God, I hate when you have you can feel a big zit coming in.
Yeah.
And you can't see it yet, but it's there. You got that sore spot.
You know, if
right
you
here.
stopped playing with it and didn't talk about it, nobody would know.
I want this son of a bitch to turn white so I can just shoot it all over the mirror.
Splash it all over the mirror.
I'm really excited.
One of those
about
you
it.
hear it pop.
Oh, that sound.
The snap.
That's what I'm hoping for.
The snap and the splat.
You literally hear your skin
Snap,
breaking
splat.
and exploding, like the force of it. Yeah, that's
two sounds: the snap of the skin breaking, and then the splat on the mirror.
Yeah. See, like as I get older, I get less and less of those.
So
it's not as I miss them. They're very few and far between.
This is ugly stuff.
Yeah, I find it really disgusting. You know, my grandparents were immigrants. Everybody's parents came here, or grandparents as immigrants at some point, and he just keeps throwing so much red bait to the base of his party. I know what he's doing. Anybody who's done campaigns for more than 30 seconds knows what he's doing. But
shut up. Act like it wouldn't be entertaining. I'd watch.
I don't know. Maybe he's talking about the influx of massive number of migrants flooding across the fucking border. It's different than your ancestors that came here, stupid.
Yeah, yours were what? Oh, never mind.
at a certain point, you know, it just crosses the line over and over again. And I see it in focus group after focus groups about folks just thinking that he's good and crazy. And this weekend just reinforced that. Scott?
Well, in a way.
Well, I don't know about you fellas, but I already bought my tickets.
He's good and crazy. Both can be true.
Yes. I already bought my tickets to Migrant Wars, and I'm excited. It's going to be at Madison Square Garden. Really excited for it.
They're going to build a blood dome.
16 seed is apparently going to work concessions and fight. It's pretty fucking wild, guys.
Only Donald Trump can. He is drawing attention to the violent activity that we have seen in places all over this country.
Has he seen too many gladiator movies?
Listen, I mean, you can worry about it, the rhetoric, or you can worry about the murders, the rapes, the kidnappings that we've seen in a lot of these different stories. This is a big part of their campaign.
Yeah, I mean, beating each other up in the octagon is way better than R-wording, children, I guess.
That'd be a good way to distract them, from all that other shit.
Hey, you. Hey, eyes on the octagon. Over here.
Dehumanizing rhetoric, Scott.
Would you say it is more or less dehumanizing than murdering and raping someone?
Well, Scott.
That's a good point. He's like, hey, saying all these migrants should be in UFC is dehumanizing. It's like, yeah, so is migrants coming over the border and murdering people.
This guilty fucking white guy over here on the left. Like, what's wrong with you, dude?
Well, that's Jim Acosta. You remember him.
Do I?
Oh, God, he was such a dildo when Trump was president. They kicked him out of the White House press corps.
Oh,
because he wouldn't stop being a douche.
Yeah. I mean, honestly,
there's been this influx at the border, and crime has been coming down.
Okay.
Whoa.
Time out. Let's talk about that for a second because that news came out last week and we didn't touch on it. FBI crime statistics came out and they said, congratulations, crime has gone down year over year.
Yeah.
The problem is, like, 4 out of the top 5 high crime cities in America didn't report numbers to the FBI.
I was going to say, did they not report the crimes? Did they change the definition of the crimes?
New York, L.A., San Francisco, Portland, and maybe Philly. I can't remember, or St. Louis, I think it was. So some of the biggest crime cities in the country didn't report, and we went, hey, guys, congratulations. Crime went down last year. Okay. And they just run with that shit.
In a pretty major way.
Are you denying that we have had a number of incidents in this country recently?
Are you denying that crime is coming down in this country?
No, where people have been
murdered? Are you denying that crime is coming down as there is this influx at the border? Are you denying that?
I'm not denying statistics, but I'm also here to say that there are important stories.
Do non-migrant people commit crime, Scott?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, but
of course
what do we do about
Yeah, but they're already here.
Oh my God.
We can stop migrants who commit crimes from coming here. I can't stop a crazy person in America from committing a crime here. That's true. I give you that. I surrender that point. You're correct.
We could make, mental institutions to lock them up in again.
Colin Quinn had a great point when he was doing when we went to watch him do stand-up on Saturday. And Colin was like, how do you expect this country to get along? We've put everybody on medications, and they're all on different medications. So everybody's on different prescriptions, and they're supposed to interact with each other. Like, how the fuck is that going to work?
Exactly.
It doesn't. It's like being sober around a bunch of people doing coke.
About that?
I think all
Try to solve the cases.
I think all violent criminals should be cracked down on. But are you saying that immigration and the impacts of this illegal immigration should not be part of this campaign?
I'm just saying, why in the hell is one of the two presidential candidates talking about putting migrants into gladiator fight-like experiences?
Because he's Trump and he's out of his fucking mind.
Fucking hilarious. He's a showman. I told Dana, I said, put the Mexicans in a ring and let them fight.
Jesus.
Put them in the ring, starting with groups of 20.
That's the funnest part about
having... Take the top 2 from each one.
That's the funnest part about having Trump for president. You watch him speak and you go, I have no idea what the fuck is coming. And then he says something wild and you're like, didn't see that one. Couldn't have called that. For sure.
Why is that even going on?
I think he has to create a fear. I think that what you see is there has to be a fear. There has to be a fear part of this. And when you see a group of folks that they're really worried about on the other side of the aisle, let's take, just for example, moderate voters in the suburbs of Philadelphia. Like, he's going to lose those women because of Dobbs and Choice, but he has to figure out a way strategically to get them back. And creating this fear factor about what's going on at our southern border is just one of the ways that they'll do that.
It's not just fear. It's just like getting sick of so many illegals coming across the border. And it's like a lot of them are kids, or a lot of them are people who aren't working, and a lot of them are going to be dependent on the system, and it's going to cost taxpayers a shitload of money. You see New York with the occupying.
I'm going to go ahead and say every one of them coming across the border illegally is going to be every one of those fucking things you just said. Not a lot of them, but all of them.
You see, like in New York, they got like the hotels get taken up, and they've got to have curfews because shit's getting fucked up, and it's just
and the taxpayers are fleeing. There's no money to pay for it. It's all tax money.
I don't think it's necessarily making people afraid. I think it's just going, hey, can we do something about this? And nobody doing anything about it.
He's not creating the fear. The fear is being created by the circumstances. We do have a crisis at the southern border. People have been murdered. They have been raped. They have been kidnapped. And so the fear comes from the actual news. If Donald Trump wants to talk, I mean, if you were running a campaign against an incumbent who was overseeing this crisis, you do the same thing.
But nobody's denying there's a problem at the border. The question.
I mean, sounds like you guys kind of are.
Yeah, you No, the Biden administration kind of has been.
That's kind of like, what do you call it? Like a gaslighting kind of thing, isn't it? Like, you spend all this time going, well, don't citizens commit crimes and don't this and that? And then you kind of make your point. And then he goes, well, nobody's saying there's not a problem at the border. It's like, well, you're kind of talking that way. You're kind of talking like I'm kind of crazy for saying that there's this issue. But they're trying to like create a straw man and go, oh, so you just want to put them all in an octagon and have them beat each other's brains in? And he's like, no.
So who's the dick on the right? Who's that guy?
This guy?
Yeah.
Some Republican.
Oh, okay. He's a Republican.
The question is, after, family separations and everything else we've seen during the Trump presidency, the Trump experience, they're talking about deportation camps in this country. Fight clubs. I mean, come on.
Fight clubs. I mean, look. Fight clubs is a funny joke. Obviously, we're not.
Right.
Obviously, Trump isn't going to do migrant fight clubs. You know what? I'm not going to say obviously. I'm pretty sure.
Imagine that presidential executive
Right?
order.
I'm pretty sure Trump's not going to do migrant fight clubs. And as far as the family separation policy, fuck you. That was done under Obama, too.
And how about this? You don't want to be separated. Don't illegally cross the fucking border.
Does your side say enough is enough on that kind of rhetoric? It's dehumanizing.
At what point are the Republicans going to stop drawing attention to what they think is Joe Biden's biggest
So
failure?
you're okay with this? You're all right with it? Migrant fight clubs.
This is not a serious. He's
right. Like Trump isn't going like, all right, day one, executive order.
Yeah.
It's going to be Manuel versus Julio in a cage death fight.
I mean, we wish it was, but it's not.
Matt does. Matt's pretty far to the right on migrant fight clubs.
I'd tune in. I'd pay for that.
clearly joking at these rallies. But he's drawing attention to something that's
What did you do?
And that's
Pause
the
it.
violence
Pause
being
it.
committed.
Now play again.
No, it's over.
Oh.
It's the end of the
What
clip.
happened?
They were jamming his signal, man. All right, let's go to Mr. Me with $5. He says, the two of you are more funny when you're talking shit and yelling about divorce and wives and shit. I demand misogyny. Also, can I get a drunk Nick? All right. Feel like a fucking seal.
Dance, monkey.
Yeah. There. Adam Simon gifting a membership. Thank you very much. We are 180 away from knocking out tonight's goal, and we've got a half hour to do it. 30 minutes to knock out 180. That can be done if everybody jumps in, throws a couple of bucks in. We do appreciate it, you guys. Thank you for your thank you for all your contributions and everything else. Thank you. Thank you very much. Tone Lope says, correct, Aaron. Acosta is lying. And New York, L.A., Chicago, St. Louis have not reported numbers since 2021.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because their numbers are going through the roof, and it would skew everything. Ep Didn't says, try being sober around people not sober, says every in-denial guilty addict in the world.
Wow, really?
I really think that's what they say. No.
That's projection.
Yeah, I think you might be trying to tell us something, Ep Didn't. Tone Lope says, Trump is deliberately saying things to bait the liberal media into talking. I don't think that's what he's doing. I think he just likes saying goofy shit.
Yeah. Because it gets people talking. People laugh about it. It's that comment does not change any minds at all.
No, I think he just likes running his mouth. I told Dana, listen to this, hilarious. I told Dana, make all the Mexicans scrap with each other. It'll be hilarious. He's not.
Nobody heard that and went, I'm not voting for him now. No, they went, yeah, that's Trump. He says shit.
Ep Didn't says CNN CEO stepped down this year, or stepped down and some other J. Oh, here we go. Came in and assets shifted around, and Trump has been predicting a change there for a couple years. The funniest part is when you realize the macro of how these pundits are coping and orchestrating a shift. Well, yeah. That's what they do. I mean, that's kind of been how the game's played, if you will. All right, guys, 180 away and a half hour away from either failing tonight or doing a half hour of overtime. So get in there, drop a bunch of money in the Streamlabs, in the PayPal, in the Super Chats, memberships, Rumble Rants, whatever you got to do. Be generous to a disgusting degree. Thank you very much to Peter with $1.80 over on Venmo. Thank you very much, buddy.
Big spender.
I appreciate that. You guys want to put a couple zeros behind that? We'll knock this thing out for the rest of the night. Thank you. Here we go. Get ready. If you don't like watching people argue about gender and all this other shit, you might want to stay away from cable news for a while. There's a case coming before the Supreme Court on gender transitioning for minors. This is about to get retarded. Now, gender transition for minors is a weird topic because if you go on the internet, you would think it's like a 50-50 debate.
Yeah.
But you go out in the real world and it's like 95-5.
Oh.
Like you go out in the real world and you go, what do you think about transitioning little boys into girls? They're like, are you out of your fucking mind? Get away from me and get out of my neighborhood, you fucking weirdo. Meanwhile, you go on the internet, you go on TikTok or Twitter or whatever, and they're like, oh, man, you know what? I think this is a pretty even up coin flip debate we're having here. It's not. It's another thing in which the internet kind of skews the way the conversation is going. Let's go ahead and take a look. Currently, half the states in the U.S. have some sort of state-level bans on transitioning children. Almost all of them are being litigated by the left-leaning groups who have a wicked desire to see children physically mutilated. This is from Not the Bee, by the way. Some states have had their laws upheld in federal courts, and some states have had their laws put on hold or struck down in other federal courts. So it was inevitable that the Supreme Court would step in at some point. And today, the Supreme Court agreed to hear a case against the Tennessee law that bans hormone therapy for minors. Tennesseans deserve the freedom to live their lives as their authentic selves, says the ACLU, as they appealed to the court, without government interference. I mean, they don't have the right to get a tattoo or smoke a cigarette or do drugs.
Yeah.
I mean, unless they live at a certain house, allegedly. But, like, you don't have the right to do a lot of things if you're under 18 years old. You just don't. So this idea that, like, oh, kids have the right to be their authentic selves. Okay, true, maybe. But at the same time, when it comes to gender, it's really hard to prove whether the kid is being their authentic self or the parent is pushing bullshit on them. And a lot of times, single moms push this shit on their kids because they want a little pink poodle in their purse. And this is the way they get it. They get a show pony, if you will. So, like, a kid will be like, a girl will be like, I want to play with trucks. And they're like, oh, well, we better get her a dick, you know? No, we don't need to do that. The court has the power to protect trans youth's right to access. Didn't they do a study that showed that most trans youth regret it?
Yes.
Later on, or they not regret it, they grow out of it.
Yes, they do. It's called puberty. It's a really weird, fucking awkward stage you go through where nothing makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's try to teach that to the kids. Hey, life's going to be fucked up right now. You got a whole bunch of hormones firing off, clouding your fucking thoughts. You want to put your dick in things that you ain't going to want to put your dick in maybe 5 years.
Light sockets and whatnot, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's, this is fucking crazy, man. I mean, it's going to go before the Supreme Court. And I think it's going to, I mean, it's a conservative Supreme Court, so I can only assume that they're going to rule in favor of Tennessee on this one. And that's going to set the precedent. It's not going to set the precedent that you can't transition kids.
Yeah.
What the court case is going to say is that states are allowed to make laws that ban you from transitioning kids.
Yeah.
So it basically will keep it a state-by-state thing. Look at Rumble making a little $15 run here. Tone Lope with $10 says, finally making some money again, boys. Here's my tribute. Thank you. Atomic Ray with $5 says, seventh inning stretch in Omaha at the College World Series, Tennessee 3, Texas A&M 1. Go Big Orange. All right, that's going to put us 165 away from today's goal. Thank you very much. $2 from Ep Didn't says, since you read my ramblings, stay strong. Fuck DGen PPP. I like PPP. I do. I like him. He has his judgments about me. That's fair. Everybody can have their judgments about me. That's okay. I mean, do you have to scream them at me every 6 seconds? Probably not. It gets a little tiring. But you're allowed to have your, and he doesn't do that. But yeah, I don't mind the guy. If you don't like him, I get it. Like, all personalities can be abrasive and not your cup of tea and whatever. CSE gifting 5 memberships. Thank you, buddy. Wow, look at that little rally. Puts us right at 155 with 25 minutes left in today's show. Ep Didn't says, if you only knew. I mean, okay, that's fair. I mean, that's fair. I try not to get too heavy, like, one way or the other on internet personalities.
Yep.
Because, I mean, people can always let you down. And you never really know somebody, right? So, Chevrolet JB, I love you, buddy. You're great. All right, 155 is our number for today. If you'd like to contribute, we're very close to knocking out today's goal and getting to our 10th straight knocking out of our half-hour overtime goal. 155 is the number. There's the links in the chat. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo. Jump in there, throw a couple bucks in. You see how quick that thing gets knocked down. Gift those memberships, throw in some super chats. We appreciate it. So, I don't know. I think the court's going to go, just because of the political makeup of the court, they're going to uphold the Tennessee thing.
Yeah.
And again, all it really means is that states are going to be allowed to keep the federal government out of their shit and just say.
Yep. They're not ruling against it. They're just saying states can make their own fucking rules.
You can allow. Yeah, you can allow states to either allow or not allow.
Yep. That's what it'll be.
What do you call? God damn it! Why can't I think of it? The policy on trans kids. Chad Zumach just tweeted 32 minutes ago. More information has come to my desk from inside sources. Oh, this guy's loving this, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
More information has come to my desk on the inside sources on Anthony Cumia and the Compound Media. I might do a show tomorrow to release it. It might not be live when it airs because I'm working out details. More to come, and God bless you and your families.
So, didn't expect that from him. But
All
okay.
right. Looks like what do you call it? Chad Zumach might have a few more Compound Media tricks up his sleeve, so to speak. God damn, man. Well,
fuck.
I still don't know what it is. I'm still not sure, but I'm gonna go with my gut and say that it's a merger with. Because why would you bring up Gavin?
Yeah.
If it didn't have something to do with censored.tv.
I'm with you on that one. That's the part that gets me.
All right, boys and girls, we are 20 minutes away from the end of today's show and either taking a $155 beating or continuing to fight and knock out that goal and do some overtime. Very exciting. Hopefully, you can dig deep into those pockets, throw us a few bucks, and, finish her off, as it were. Did you see the Travelers Championship, the golf event this weekend?
No.
I guess climate change activists have now stopped throwing tomato soup on paintings.
Okay.
And now they're trying to fuck up golf tournaments.
Why?
I think let me try to get in let me try to
get more people on their side?
Let me try to I'm going to get inside their head.
Yeah, okay,
go for it. Protesting the golf thing makes more sense than throwing soup on the paintings. And what I mean by that is, like, golf, you could argue, to keep all that grass green, you need to consume all this water, and it takes so much energy to run those sprinklers. So you could argue that there's a big carbon footprint at these golf courses, so that can contribute to climate change, whatever. Now, do I think they're thinking that far ahead? No, I think they're going somewhere televised so they can get a shitload of attention.
Yeah.
That's what I think they're doing.
Yep.
I mean, I could come up with their excuse for them better than they could. Let's go ahead and watch this. I think you should allow, maybe not the golfers. They got a lot on the line. But maybe the caddies to just go swinging a putter.
Ooh.
When people do something like this, just to clear them out,
Get your crowd clearing putter.
Yeah, let's check it out. PW on your club used to mean pitching wedge. Now it can mean protester wedge. You just go in there, start swinging. You ever been hit by a golf club before?
I have not.
Fuck. That's a tool.
Yeah, that can't feel good.
Got to hit him with the club end, though.
Well, yeah.
All right, so where do these protesters come from? Oh, here's one of them. Oh, and running in the sand trap and not even raking the thing. You piece of shit. You dick. You're putting foot and drag marks all over the sand trap.
I'd call them fucking idiots.
Oh, that didn't last very long. Wow, good job by the cops, man. They wrangled them in like 25, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
We've got came flying down the hill.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. Yeah, it's probably more the attention thing than anything. I don't. They didn't really have a lot of time to really mention, why exactly they were there. Atomic Ray says wood clubs or metal clubs. Oh, metal clubs. I mean, don't fuck around with the wood clubs. Come on, what are we, gay?
Buy them at a fucking garage sale?
Yeah. Do they even make wooden clubs anymore?
No, they don't.
The old
can't.
woods.
No, there's no fucking way.
Just fucking cracking the ball with a big stick.
I wonder. Oh, see now I gotta look if they have a wood.
I'm guessing they don't make them anymore. I also saw today that legendary streamer Dr. Disrespect said he's fucking outie. He's done with streaming. He might be calling it a day. Dr. Disrespect, I've never been a fan of his. I've never really watched him, but I think he's a guy who just like plays video games and talks a bunch of shit. And he said in this clip that we're about to play here that he's donezo. He's calling her. You know, you got to think about this. There's a whole generation of guys that have been around since we were in our 20s.
Yep.
And they've been making a shitload of money.
Mm-hmm.
You got to think when they start pushing 40, they're like, I don't want to play video games on the internet all day. You know, I want to go do some shit. I made all this money. I'm going to go enjoy it. I'm going to go hang. Like, Keemstar did Drama Alert forever and ever and ever and ever. He did that for a long, long time throughout his 20s and his 30s. And then he got to about 40 and he went, I'm a multimillionaire, done pretty well. Fuck this, I quit.
Yeah.
And now he's like organizing podcasts and producing podcasts and putting on boxing cards and shit like that. And he's just he's kind of enjoying himself a little bit.
Nice.
Let's go and check out Dr. Disrespect and see what he had to say about getting off the old internet.
You know? When shit like this happens over the weekend and it just kind of, it's like how many times can I I don't, like I'm actually tired of being on social media, and I've expressed that.
I get that. Like he's got to have hundreds
Yeah.
of thousands, if not millions of people.
It's gotta be a lot.
And they're just, and it's never like, we love you, we think we're great, even though the majority of people probably think you're great. Like, social media is a lot like stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
You don't notice the 100 people laughing. You notice the 2 people not laughing.
Yeah.
Social media is the same way, where you just go, motherfucker saying bad shit about me.
Well, and you can ban the same person 13 fucking times. They'll just make another account.
And like,
I get it. You want to get away from all that shit.
No disrespect to Dr. Disrespect.
Uh-huh.
But what has this guy ever done for you to like go out of your way to be shitty to him?
See, that's the beauty of the internet. Nobody has to do anything. People are just fucking idiots, and they're on the internet.
Champs, I just, you know, I've always kind of hinted like it'd be nice to get off and just completely separate, right? Go live in Costa Rica or something.
Why not? I would. I mean, I wouldn't go live in Costa Rica, but like,
I don't know.
Just do whatever you want, buddy. If you're having a rough day, take a week or 2 off. You
But
got
I'm just
money.
feeling burnt out.
Yeah.
I think.
Fuck it, walk.
I came into this with. When did we start streaming, champs? 2015, 16.
Oh yeah, and he's been huge for a while. So like 6-7 years, you've been making really good. Are you gonna fall asleep? You're getting sleepy, aren't you? You're getting tired. I'm looking at your face. Your eyes have been shutting.
Sorry.
I just look over at you. And
I'm
trying to rest
burnt.
your eyes
There's
a little bit.
a lot of stuff going on in my life.
What's up?
burnt.
You want to do a Dr. Disrespect right now? Do a little talk?
I just have a lot going on.
What's going on?
It's just, I have a room that needs to be built in a house. I have a house I'm trying to figure out how to buy and get that done in time so I can actually start construction. I work way too fucking much. I'm tired.
If Mersh sends $5 in,
burnt.
are you gonna cry?
No, Mersh can go fuck himself. Fuck Mersh.
Wow.
He's a fucking idiot.
Whoa. These are allegations, boys and girls.
It's not an allegation. That's my opinion.
Allegedly. He's a piece of shit.
Is that different than my opinion?
No, I'm just
okay.
I'm fucking with you.
I'm sorry, dude. No, I'm fucking it. God damn it. I didn't want to do that. Now I feel like an asshole.
What?
Because I'm fucking tired. I feel
You're
like an
stressed.
asshole.
You've been
I
working
am
a lot,
stressed.
and you're stressed, and you're tired. There's nothing wrong with that.
I am.
You come and you help us out 2
Holding
nights.
it all together, buddy.
You come and help us 2 nights
Holding
a
it
week,
all
and
the
you
fucking
working
together.
your fucking balls off. It's understandable.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
No, I get it.
I got it.
I haven't been the
I
most,
got this.
I haven't been the most stable individual the last couple months. I got to tell you, My happiest times are when I'm sitting here on the show.
Hey, even with my eyes closing, I've had energy somehow.
I tell you what,
I've been fucking going hard, burning it all up.
I went to the gym today, but I got 2 naps in. I'm thinking there might be a little.
I don't get naps.
I'm telling you right now. I went to the gym. I took 2 naps today. I think part of that might be a little bit of that old depression.
Oh yeah,
you might be.
You can get that in your situation. Fuck yeah. Yeah, you get there.
Probably got a little touch of that depression because it's me and a dog. I'm twice divorced and I've got a fucking dog, and my kids will be here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I got 2 days to kind of get the house all cleaned up, taken care of.
That's what I just got past that stent of my kid being there and all this other stuff going on. It's like I get it, and it's great. I love it when my kid's there. I wish I had him more.
Yeah,
my kids. Oh fucking A, it's awesome. Anyways, that's boring shit. Nobody cares about that.
Fuck that. I wanted to see if you were gonna fall asleep.
No, I'm gonna fall asleep. God damn it.
Nick taught me a way to stay awake when you do your streams.
Oh, you don't say.
Yeah, April.
You want to enlighten me?
April used to do it on the stream every once in a while. She'd go. Have you ever seen this? She would be on the show. She would be like kind of. Her eyes would be rolling, and
I do remember a couple times.
And then she'd take a break, and she'd come back, and she'd be grabbing my tits and have all kind of energy and shit. like that.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I banned any kind of illegal stimulant from the house, so she must have just had some espresso.
I remember one day it took like 25 minutes. She took a break and went and like ate a piece of cake or something. Yeah,
that cake gave her a lot of energy.
Yes, there's a lot of sugar in that cake.
Wow, that cake must have been sugar.
A lot of sugar.
Sugariest fucking cake you've ever seen, Dingleberry.
Doing this since 2009.
Been doing this since
different
2000.
scene back then. Having a good time.
Yeah.
Playing the games that were fun to interact with and create content with. And over the years, it's just gotten, I don't know, like
it's almost like social media has made human beings shittier.
Yeah, no, that didn't happen.
It's almost like not getting the shit kicked out of you for saying words has been detrimental.
Not being held accountable for the shit you spew.
You used to have to take a punch if you wanted to really fuck with somebody,
It's been drained out of me. It's being drained out of me.
Feel for this guy.
Being drained out of my family and I.
Take a break, buddy.
And I just feel like,
cat? What keeps happening over there?
I had the mindset of let's just see what happens today. How are we feeling? And I'll tell you, I just I don't know. I'm just feeling burnt out.
I actually have a lot of respect for guys like him who could still keep a regular schedule and keep streaming and being on the internet and shit when they don't need to monetarily.
Right.
I really respect that Mr. Beast guy.
Yeah.
Like, that guy does not need to be doing anything.
He could disappear and never worry about another fucking dollar in his life.
Like, Mr. Beast does not need to be doing shows. As a matter of fact, he's almost insulting me when he does shows. It's he's almost I mean, it's almost kind of shitting on us.
Now people are telling me not to cry.
Are people in the Rumble chat telling you don't?
There was someone saying don't cry. First Johnny, now Matt. Don't cry, Matt. No, I'm not gonna cry. I'm just
Peter Sky Parker with $2 says this co-host position destroys people's lives. I'm running the fucking thing 24 hours a day. You don't see. I mean,
it's almost like Aaron has people that are such good friends. Their life is already tapped out and fucking busy. And what do? Hey, buddy, I want to help you out. I'll come fucking help you out and sit here for 2 nights a week because I actually fucking care. Oh, yeah. No, it's the co-host position destroys people. Aaron's toxic. No, maybe he has people around him that give a fuck.
Thanks for helping 2 days a week, by the way.
Just saying.
I appreciate that.
Maybe people fucking care. Maybe that's why they're here, and that's why there's like emotion involved in things, because they're passionate people, and they are compassionate about their own lives and the people in it. Should I be done now?
I wish I were this passionate about tonight's show. That's
Jesus fucking Christ! Like, why all this shit going on with this, and I'm amused by so much of it. Now I'm being sucked in the Melton thing. It's so fucking entertaining watching all the shit that's gotten wrong.
You like it?
I enjoy it because guess what I do? I watch it and I go, ha 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 ha! Time to go back to work. Click, turn it off. That's it.
All right.
Yeah. And then my life goes on. It's weird.
I'm going to beg for money in like 2 minutes.
We should beg for money. Let's beg for money. I like money. Aaron likes money.
Dude, am I going to have to buy a new table?
Like
are you going to put a fucking hole in this thing with your incessant pounding? Like, we
I'm not even
got
First of all,
to get you on a different kind of steroid.
First of all, you use... I'm not on steroids. 2, you would pull up stories that would get me pounding the table. I'm not even pounding that hard. I'm slapping. I'm not even fist pounding.
You're hitting very hard. Like the whole table's
Do you want me to go back to falling asleep?
Do we have a happy medium? Like, do we have like bang, bang, bang? Like the dog's probably shaking somewhere. The dog's scared shit
Well,
at this point.
You have a Chiweenie. It shakes all the fucking time.
Like you're shouting and you're pounding. There's shouting and pounding.
This is what I am.
I understand.
This is the Matt from Savage Thoughts. Oh, you want Savage Thoughts back? You can't get it. It's not happening. Guess what? I can scream and yell here sometimes. Is that good enough? Fuck.
You guys give a shitload of money and knock out the goal tonight. At
this point, I don't know what's going on. I'm just screaming.
All right. Adam Simon with $5 says, "Get that man a beer." All right, guys. We're in even.
Knock the fucking goal out.
May I? Can I?
I'm sorry.
Do
It's your show. It's your show.
With the screaming and the pound, you're losing it. You're losing your mind.
Told you I'm tired.
I know.
Or not.
But you're screaming and pounding. Like you're yelling really loud.
Did you never watch Savage Thoughts?
I know. And
you knew what you were getting.
One of the complaints I always had about Savage Thoughts is there's no reason for Matt to be shouting. That was always my criticism. It was like,
but I always did.
This guy doesn't need to be screaming.
I was consistent.
Matt, it's black people again. You'll get over it. You'll be fine.
I'm not even shouting about them now.
You're shouting. And you're pounding, and my table is
I shout about humans too.
I'm vibrating. The whole thing's... Is this because you didn't bring your fag drinks tonight? Is that what happened?
I don't know.
All right, guys, here we go. We are 5 minutes away from failure. We need a bunch of donos, and we need them right now. We are 150 away from tonight's goal. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats. Are you just addicted to making really loud, obnoxious noises?
That was accidental. I went to pick up my cup, and it slid on the table.
I'm just stressed because we're 5 minutes from failure tonight. That's my fault.
I can understand your stress, sir.
All right, boys and girls. 5 minutes away. Let's go ahead and knock this out. Let's hammer it out. Throw money at that PayPal. Throw money at the Streamlabs. Matt, Red Fox Mad with $4.99 says, Matt, bang on the table harder, scream louder. I am loving it.
See, the people love it.
Adam Simon with $10 says, have a drink on me. All right, 140 away from tonight's goal. Guys, getting that PayPal, getting that Streamlabs. We're now within... We're now within striking distance. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo. Get in there. Make your contributions. Make your donations. We've got 4 minutes left to knock out tonight's goal and add 30 minutes onto the clock. Otherwise, we're done in 4 minutes, and we fail, and the streak goes back to 0. Knock it out. You guys are one of the best audiences out there. You always make me wait until the last minute.
Do you not want another 30 minutes of this?
God bless you for it.
It's this or I'm falling asleep. Nothing in between.
Keep throwing in. Let's rally, boys and girls. 3.5 minutes to go. We are $140 away. Come on now. You can do it. Everybody throw in. Just start throwing in. There's 20 from Copperhead, says Matt.
Fuck yeah. No, wait, no, not fuck you out of that.
Matt says, Matt, do some Coke.
No.
Says Copperhead.
No. I left the Coca-Cola at home.
125 is the number right now. $2 from Peter Sky Parker. He says, Matt, it would be hilarious if you destroy the set. I'm worried about it.
You could powerbomb the fucking table.
Yeah, I'm worried about it.
You like that wrestling shit.
Thank you, Peter Sky
on this
Parker.
ledge, I'll just fucking woo!
Mr. Me with $5 says, make Matt take a shot. I demand drunk Matt. Well, he's got to drive home.
I have to drive. I can't get drunk.
It's not like Nick and I.
We're
not going
to scream and yell.
It's not like Nick and I. He's not going to stay here and we're going to fuck each other. Jesus. Master Sparky with $10 over on PayPal. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. All right, guys, there you go. You're making headway. 110.
Yeah.
110 is the number. We're only 110 away from getting the streak up to double digits. Get there, boys and girls. Get there. 110, and we've got 2.5 minutes to do it. Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chats, Venmo. This can be done. 110 is the number. Let's get there and add another 30 seconds on the clock. We've got Julian Assange shit. We've got more annoying people.
I bet you could get me screaming and yelling some more.
We got Matt screaming and yelling. We got a one-armed golfer making me look like an asshole.
Oh, really?
I hate it when like old people get holes in one or one-armed golfers
Is this
do
an
better than I
old
do.
one-armed golfer too, or is this a young guy?
Better fucking not be. And if they got a hole in one, I'm going to be pissed. All right, guys, 2 minutes to go. We've only got 2 minutes, and we're 110 away. Knock it out. Links are in the chat, pinned to the top of the page. Time for people to start throwing in big bucks to knock out 110 in a minute and a half.
Come on, Matadors. What the fuck?
We need the Matadors to come up with big money here in the next minute and a half to keep the show going tonight. Otherwise, we're done in 90 seconds, and it's over, and we lose. I mean, I'm going to take $110 thrown in there myself because I'm not going to handle it well. All right, guys. 1 minute left. 1 minute to go. 110 is the number. It's been a good show tonight. We've earned it. I think we've deserved your bucks. Throw in a couple.
It's been a great fucking show.
Oh, yeah. Knock it out. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Steel Toe Media Inc. on Venmo. Get in there.
Come on.
We've got 45 seconds to go. Rumble rants, super chats, gifted memberships, whatever you can do. $1 from Brett Mack. Thank you very much, buddy. That is symbolic, and we love symbolism on this program. All right, a little over 30 seconds to go. Get in there and start throwing some money at us. We're going to miss by triple digits tonight. This is
Symbolism
not good.
does as much as changing your profile picture on Facebook, sir.
This is not good.
It's not good.
All right, where are we at here? A little bit of a rally coming. 20 seconds to go. We're 20 seconds away.
I don't like it. Oh!
Adam with $70 says finish it off. May I? Adam with $70 says finish it off, Pours. All right, guys. $40 away. That means we got to extend the clock. We got to put more time on it. We are doing overtime because we got within 50, but you got to knock out that last $40 for us to go past 10:15. You guys can do it. I believe in you. Copperhead with another $10 says, come on, people. I'm poor. $30.
I was trying to be excited with you.
I know, but you're talking over me, and I get stressed out.
Because you don't stop talking.
It's my show.
It is your show.
Kotod with $5. Thank you very much. The begging segment is like,
okay.
It's my deal. It's my deal, Wade. $30 away from today's goal. Kotod with $5 just writes N. Atomic Ray says, laughing my ass off, the old Aaron is back. Oh, my God. Guys, we got to call it. It's over.
All right.
Another win for the toe. And we did it at 9 o'clock, so we did it within regulation.
Another win for the toe.
Ethan with $75. So that means we are 40 into tomorrow as well. Thank you, guys. Oh, no, we don't. No more goal. We knocked it out. It's over. We're now in double-digit victories, and we're now $45 into tomorrow because Red Fox Mad with $4.99 says, let's all meet up at the bar after the show tonight. Matt has to join.
I can't join tonight. Next week. Oh, I'm off next week.
You want to do Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday?
I have a thing Wednesday. That's the thing. But
I tell you what. Got ourselves a big win tonight. You guys waited till the last. I think they do that on purpose.
Who's got karaoke on Tuesdays?
Wednesday is karaoke.
I know. I'm not asking for Tuesday.
I don't have a karaoke night on Tuesday.
Okay.
Don't be mad at me. I don't pick the karaoke nights.
I got karaoke in my house.
I like going out.
It's fun as going to the bar, though. That's
I like going out and doing karaoke.
Yeah, the bar is fun.
I like going out there and singing some tunes.
Mm-hmm.
I keep it to country so I don't sound too bad. You know?
I know.
If you have like 2 or 3 notes you can hit, stick to country, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You can sound really good. 305 is the number for tomorrow. You guys are $45 in. Jay Warren with $5 says, for the Menards guy. Thank you, pal. Appreciate it. Well, I tell you what I'm going to do.
What's that?
I'm going to go grab myself a beer.
You should, sir.
And we're going to do overtime. Matt.
All right.
Why don't you talk to everybody?
Yeah, give me
Why
some
don't you
chat?
Why don't you talk to everybody on Rumble?
Talk some shit. Oh, some Rumble.
And talk some shit with the Rumble people. I'm going to go get a beer, and then we're going to talk about life. We're going to get you yelling and screaming and pounding the table.
I did that, and you yelled at me.
And now I'm going to gaslight you into doing it again. And then I'm going to pretend I really like it, and then you won't know where the fuck I'm coming from.
Then you're going to yell at me again. I'm going to be like, I'm going to look like Gordy just fucking shaking because he's a fucking Chewini and he's always stressed.
Do you know what you've done to my dog tonight? The audacity of you. I can't believe you would be like, I'm going to be so hurt.
Every time I come here, I'm like, maybe Gordy will like me tonight as I scream and yell and pound on the fucking table. No wonder he doesn't fucking like me, huh?
No, I get it.
Yeah, I get it too now. It's very clear. I'm understanding. Mm-hmm.
So you're off work next week and you're this stressed?
Yes.
You got good things coming your way, buddy.
Yeah. I have a lot on my plate.
Yeah. Eat it like you always do.
Get it because I'm fat.
There's the yelling again.
Yes, it's what you wanted. God, why are you doing this to me?
Why aren't you pound? There you go. There's a pound.
Why are you doing this to me?
Okay. You're going to...
Go get your fucking beer.
The camera isn't even connected to the table, and I feel like you're going to knock the camera down with the pounding somehow.
Then go get your beer.
Atomic Ray says...
Stop. I'm supposed to read the chat. Don't take away the thing I'm supposed to do when you're not here. Then I have nothing to do.
All right. You mind if I grab a beer?
Go get
You're being kind of rude right now. I'm trying to go grab a beer for overtime.
Get a beer. Rumble chat, start typing shit so I have something to do while he's getting a beer.
I want you to know, like, as I talk this loud,
yes,
you see that my levels are fine.
Yeah, and?
This is really as loud as you need to be. Unless you're really excitable.
What's your fucking point? Why would you go get a fucking beer?
I like this one. West Coast Patriot Girl says, Aaron looks thinner today for some reason. I went to the gym.
It's because a fat person is sitting next to him.
That could be it, too. All right.
I'm fatter than Aaron.
Oh, that is a disgusting noise. I hope Patrick Melton clips that noise and plays it. Well, he can't really talk.
No. Yeah, Patrick. Clip that, and then guess what? Zoom out on your fucking camera. Clip you doing the same fucking thing. We'll compare it.
His hand would get lost. Rusty Grammar wants you to call Citizen M the N-word. If you do that while I'm gone, you get my fucking channel banned.
I can't say that stuff on here.
I will pound you like you pound the table.
I won't. Ooh,
all right.
Sexy.
That did sound fucking gay, didn't it? That was gay. That got gay.
I'm getting laid tonight.
Ep Didn't says the next heartbreak will be easier. Which one of us? You got to remember. You're talking to twice. We got 4 divorces between us. The next heartbreak will be easier. What does that mean? The next one's got to be uglier?
It means between you and I.
The last one made herself a little haggard at the end, so that made it a little easier.
When they cause that separation, it makes it easier, doesn't it?
Oh man.
Go get a beer.
I'm gonna go.
Go get a beer. Fuck. God. I'm fine. Just go get your fucking beer. Aaron, go away. Exactly. Thanks, 09 Canyon. Oh, West Coast Patriot Girl. Aaron read that one already. See, he's reading the shit I was supposed to read, so I have something to do. One Chevrolet JB. Matt, take Aaron's valve cover. Valve cover. I'm fucking retarded. I can't read. Take Aaron's valve cover out on your way home. No. see, because then he'll have to call a tow truck again to change his tire, sir. That wouldn't be very nice as a friend. Oh, can you get me one too? What, a beer? I mean, you can't give a beer through the internet, sir. Ep didn't. The next heart. Fuck, God damn it, you read that one too. Rusty Grammar, I can't say that. Cannot say all 3 of those words. None of them in any combination whatsoever, and I don't even know how to mix up the letters to make it something I can say. Aaron would be proud I didn't say any of that stuff, by the way, because that's kind of what I do. I blow shit up. Oh, let's see. Camelot is streaming with Drexel, and Drex has no shirt on. Okay. Are we supposed to go? What's your point? We have shirts on, so watch this. We're not Moe's. Don't know what to tell you. New love makes you lose weight, too. On that and Coke. Matt, have you met Slam Piece? I am going to plead the fifth.
Yes, he's met Slam Piece.
Yeah.
Hey,
I know who Slam Piece is.
real quick, I have some news. I'd just like to let you guys know April has never done anything wrong.
Oh. Really? That is some fucking news.
I just ask anyone who knows her. Just ask her. She's never said that.
Really?
Never once. Not once, not never. K. Fallen the Great, becoming a steel toe bro for his 25th month, says, "Bubes." Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. All right, we got...
We'll leave our shirts on so you don't see our bubes.
I still got to work on mine, dude. I'm down to a large shirt.
Uh-huh.
You know, my 34 waist shorts. You know, I'm excited about all this, but got to stop skipping leg day. I did calf raises today.
Ooh, there you go.
I did calf raises, bench. I skipped planks, and the core needs to be worked on. But look.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
We're fucking getting there. We're getting there. I got to be, like Louis C.K. said, what are you going to do, be hot at 40? That is kind of gay. He's right. All right, let's do this one-armed golfer story because I really need to hate someone who's handicapped, and I really I hate golfers who are I hate golfers who have a reason to be worse than me and are way better than I am. Like literally watching a guy with one arm break 100 in golf makes me want to kneecap the fuck out of him.
Well, here's the thing, though. You got two arms. You could choose to use one arm. And you could see if you're better than him.
No, because I'm not better than...
No, maybe that's the secret. Maybe one arm is the secret.
Dude, I don't even know how...
So on the golf course, you can use one arm and you can be good. And then you go about the rest of your life and you can laugh at him going, ha ha, I still got two arms.
No. Because I wouldn't even know how to get a ball and a tee out of my bag if I could only use one arm. Like, it would be too difficult. Like, you can't hold the bag while you unzip the thing.
The bag is strapped to the cart.
I don't know, man. One arm, I'm ready to hate this guy.
Arm as a teenager is setting an example of perseverance for those who matter most, his two boys. With the support of a golfing organization, Jimmy Nolan proves he is still a...
I just saw it come up on my phone. There's one guy on Facebook Messenger.
Yeah.
Who like insists, and I never respond to him, but he insists on just sending me Rumble links about Trump shit. And I'm like, fuck, I don't care. The more I talk to people who are super into Trump, the more I want to vote for Joe Biden just to be a dick. Because I'm like, you guys gotta stop. Like, he's okay. It's like the way some people talk about Trump must be the way other people feel when I talk about Eric Church.
Okay. You know, that's a really good analogy, I think, actually.
Yeah. Because, like, some people talk about Eric Church, or some people talk about Donald Trump, and they're like, yo, he's the fucking greatest. I'm like, he's better than the shittiest option. Like,
he's entertaining, and he's better than the other guy. Yes.
Right.
I get it.
But then other people are like, you got to see this Trump shit going on. No, I don't. I don't want to watch it.
And then there's you going, oh, there's Eric Church. I want to suck his dick.
Best singer-songwriter of this or any other generation. Like, he's not that good. That's not, nobody says that about him. His own wife doesn't say that about him. You have to stop. So I don't, sorry, I just got that notification. I'm like, this motherfucker sends me like 3 messages every day.
Oh, it's funny.
About, you got to watch this stream about Trump. I ain't got to do shit.
I don't watch any of them shorts I'm sent or none of that shit.
All right, let's, anyway, back to the one-armed golfer. Let's, There's something about him that bothers me. I just can't put my finger on it.
Let's get you depressed.
Competitor Otis Livingston shares his
story. I haven't been golfing in over 2 weeks.
Reunion.
The most interesting year I've ever been through.
It was the year 2000 when I first met Jimmy Nolan, a high school junior at Pompton Lakes High.
Oh, and he plays
had his right
tennis?
arm amputated because of cancer the previous summer. Oh, but the natural
shit.
righty didn't let having
He's got it
just
tucked
one arm
inside of
stop
his
him
shirt.
from
He's lying.
He's doing the Lieutenant Dan thing like Gary Sinise did in Forrest Gump, where he wore green screen legs and they just digitized him out. Cancer. Since when does cancer take your arm? Come on.
Learning how to play tennis and becoming one of the top players in the state.
You don't need 2 arms for tennis.
How fucking shitty is your state at tennis? Like, nobody can beat the one-armed guy? Or is it that they all let him win? Because I'd smoke the one-armed dude in tennis. I'd just always hit it to his backhand. Just make him hit nothing but backhands the whole game, and he's got to send those back. I don't know. It's just...
why are we at Farva in the police station?
Car 91, do you need assistance?
Forward to 2024. Jimmy's a 40-year-old police dispatcher in Riverdale, New Jersey, and he still satisfies his competitive juices with another sport.
Oh, fuck you, dude.
It takes time, and that's what I like. I like a challenge. I like trying to see what I can do.
How do you get so fat when you can only use one hand to eat?
So he's a one-armed Farva. He's radio.
No, that's radio.
Wait, there's 2 radios?
It's not quite retarded enough to be radio, I guess. But how do you get that fat when you only have one hand to eat with? I don't get it.
I mean, you got less limbs to exercise and burn calories.
Yeah. Oh, they took his right arm, too, so he's got a whack-off lefty. There's a guy in my neighborhood named Lefty. I used to do the same thing. Whack
him off?
Since 2020, Jimmy has been one of the over 300 members of the...
I'd be a dick and raise both my arms. Yeah! You got this.
Yeah. Everybody both arms. That's the one-armed guy's just like, what?
Oh, man, he had a great round today. He hit a hole-in-one arm.
The North American One-Armed Golfer Association.
Wait, what?
There's one of
How many one-armed golfers are there?
It's the One-Armed Golfer Association for people who don't know when to give up.
Mission is to promote the game of golf to those that have an upper extremity disability due to a physically challenged condition for the purpose of competition, recreation, and physical and emotional rehabilitation.
It's a really long definition.
Fuck, I miss that putt every time. One thing I want to say that's really good about this guy, and all of you golfers need to start doing this.
Okay.
Putt with the fucking flag in, please.
You don't like taking the flag out?
Taking the flag out is so gay. It's a giant waste of time. You watch 4 old people ahead of you, and they take the fucking flag out. Stop it. The flag is fine being in there.
Yes. Use the flag as the thing that will stop your ball if you hit it too fucking hard.
Exactly, right?
It's a backstop.
And this is mine. And just meeting this group and seeing how everyone's different. Some people had accidents. We have cerebral palsy. We have amputees. We have accidents. It's beautiful.
That guy just went two-handed.
That guy's got a hand in a pocket. Wait.
What other people do.
Wait, so he can't quit playing pocket pool? That's his disability?
We got one guy
He
just
keeps
whacks
grabbing
off
his
all
balls?
yeah, he's just whacking off all the time, so he just golfs one-handed.
Golf's one-handed because he's got his hand in his pocket grabbing his dick.
We got a nympho with a sex addiction, just keeps rubbing his balls.
Oh, what the...
Watch a different perspective of life.
Okay, Jim. Nice ball, nice ball.
Oh, fuck you for hitting that
Just
straight.
like in 2000, I tried to see where I stacked up with Jimmy. And just like 2000, I didn't fare too well.
Have you tried cutting off your arm? I mean, it's something to think about. Some guy's losing a bet to this one-armed dude. He's like, oh, yeah? Think you're so fucking smart, huh? I'm going to put a tourniquet around this stump, and I'm going to fuck you up.
Doing best ball, right?
I knew it. By overcoming obstacles time and time again, Jimmy hopes to be an inspiration to his young sons, Connor, 2.5, and Caden, 4 months old.
My oldest, he started noticing maybe a year and a half ago that I had one arm. And
literally would be the first thing I'd notice coming out of the womb. It's like, I don't know who the fuck that guy is, but he's got one arm.
He's different than me. I got 2 of these motherfucking things.
Yeah.
He's got one. What happened here?
My kid just started noticing when he was about 3 that I had one arm, so I got bad news. I've got one arm, and my kid's retarded.
And I just keep on saying it. I'm okay, right? Like, I can still do things. But now that
not as cool as 2-armed people, but I mean, yeah. Can you roll out pizza dough as quick as I can? Probably not, but you know, you get to use your teeth for shit, and people don't think it's unsanitary. I guess that's an advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's getting older. He's impressed with some things.
Well, I'm sure. I mean, at some point, they'll get to the point where it's like, I can do anything. My dad does.
Yeah.
You can never celebrate the day you beat your dad at golf.
Nuh-uh.
You can't, because you're like, I mean, in fairness, your dad's only got one arm. That's
absolutely.
Fuck him if he makes this putt.
He'll get from it.
That would be a 3 putt for me.
And Jimmy told me it's very competitive out there. They have some guys that can hit the ball over 300 yards. But the best part about it is the camaraderie, getting together, and their shared common experiences, and just having a good time out there.
And like you were saying, you really can do anything if you put your mind to it.
Most definitely. I think that's a great lesson for his boys.
Such an inspirational
Such
story.
an inspiration. You know, it's hard to get out there golfing now, especially with green fees the way they are. I mean, goddamn, costs an arm and a leg just to get out onto the course.
Oh, that's where his arm went.
Paying green fees.
Yes.
We didn't mean literally, Jimmy. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's no, he golfs one he only has one arm and he goes golfing. That's a hell of a burden to shoulder. It's
good thing he can shoulder it because he can't carry it.
Oh man, that was a great putt, Jimmy. Man, I would give my right arm to putt like never mind. I didn't realize what I was saying, buddy. I'm sorry. Thank you to Adam Simon for gifting a membership. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, buddy. Tone Lope says, no, Aaron, wrong. Take the flag out because the flaff is in. It will keep the ball from going in. I'm not that good of a putter for it to matter. Slam Piece got me a few golf balls the other day.
Ooh.
She didn't even know how good they were.
Oh, yeah.
Titleist Pro V1Xs.
Yeah?
I'm like, these are like the fucking Cadillac of golf balls. She's like, oh, I didn't know.
Lose them, motherfuckers.
I do. Dude, when I came back to golfing 3 seasons ago, I was going out for my buddy's wedding. I was in his wedding party, and we went out golfing the morning of his wedding.
Okay.
I think we went out the morning of. And, God, that was a fun weekend. And I bought a case of sleeves. So what is that, 12 balls?
Something like that.
12 Titleist Pro V1s. It was like $50 for the case.
Yeah.
And my buddies go, Immel, what are you doing with Titleist Pro V1s? I'm like, these were at Shields. They were in the display. So I bought them. And out of the 12 balls, I think I lost 7 of them.
Oh, that's not too bad.
That's bad.
I lost more than that the day we went out. Normally, I can get straight off the tee. That day we went out, dude, nothing went fucking straight.
Atomic Ray says, what do have to give for playing back nine? Was there a joke? Was there a joke there? I don't know.
Playing the back nine?
West Coast Patriot Girl says, the only thing more boring than golf is talking about golf. Oh, man, I don't know. I disagree.
Golf's fun.
I love golf. Golf is a good time.
That's a woman talking. That's what that is. There's your fucking misogyny, whoever wanted that earlier.
I taught my wife how to golf.
Yeah, then what happened?
She left me for a guy with felony charges and a coke problem and a wife. I must really suck.
Did she take her golf clubs, though?
She took her golf clubs, and I was like, come on, you guys are doing blow and shit. You're not going golfing. Stop it. You ever seen coke heads play golf? No.
Oh, yeah, all the time.
No.
Dude, I've seen them on the course all the time. Yeah. Yeah.
Driving that car around way too fast. Yeah, she took her tennis racket to him. I'm like, you motherfuckers ain't playing tennis. Those two barely ever leave the house. I got bad news for you, sister. You ain't playing tennis anymore. You ain't golfing anymore. You're tethered, bitch. No, I really want to play some tennis. Like, April got me playing tennis a couple years ago. I got good.
Yeah?
Smoking the shit out of her by the end. I mean, I'm a lot bigger.
You're also a man. She's a woman. It's not hard to
she played,
beat a woman. They're women.
She legit played tennis in high school.
Okay. And you're a man. You're just better.
That's true. Well, and I'm clean.
Men are better. Well, I mean, there's that too.
There's that too. So
men are just better.
That's the allegation. If you guys didn't know, Julian Assange has agreed to a plea deal with the Biden administration that would allow him to avoid imprisonment in the United States. So Julian Assange can come back to America and he's free. Now, what he was accused of carried a term of up to 175 years in prison. I'm guessing that it's going to be shit like the Hugh Jackman character in Swordfish, like you aren't allowed to use a computer.
Yeah.
You aren't allowed to access the internet. You aren't allowed to talk to military people, intelligence people, anything like that. Because in order to avoid 175 years in prison, you got to give up a lot.
You would think so.
Like if Nick just wants to avoid his any of his 25 years for the drug thing, he's going to have to go to rehab. And he ain't going to rehab.
So what if he, that's to come back to America. So if he just doesn't come back to America, but he still takes a plea deal, Can they still enforce all the shit if he's somewhere else? Like, let's say.
Well, I'm
what you
sure
just
part of
said.
the plea deal is he can't go anywhere else. They're going to revoke his passport.
Oh.
Maybe. I could be wrong. I don't know. Under the terms of the new agreement, Justice Department prosecutors will seek a 62-month sentence, which is equal to the amount of time Assange has served in a high-security prison in London. Wow, he's been in prison for 5 years?
Jesus.
I forgot about that.
He didn't.
No. I didn't realize
He hasn't forgotten
but
a
I didn't
single
realize
day.
he'd been locked up for 5 years. Oh, yeah, because during Trump's whole administration, they were saying pardon Assange. They wanted him to pardon Julian Assange.
Oh, yeah.
The plea deal would credit that time served, allowing Assange to immediately return to Australia, his native country. So,
Australia.
So from the max penalty he could have carried, he served. Oh no, the max penalty was 175 years. I was thinking months. Okay. Assange had faced 18 counts from a 2019 indictment for his alleged role in the breach that carried a max of up to 175 years in prison. Though he was unlikely to be sentenced to that time in full. Nobody gets the time in full unless you savagely murdered people. And even then. President Joe Biden in recent months has alluded to a possible deal pushed by Australian government officials to return Assange to Australia. FBI and Justice Department officials have opposed any deal that didn't include a felony guilty plea by Assange. So he's going to have to plead guilty to some felonies. He'll get credit for time served in the UK. And then he'll get to go back home. I mean,
not terrible. I mean,
to quote Brad Pitt in Inglourious Bastards, I'd take that deal. I mean, considering that the government wanted to fucking bury this guy under the prison,
yeah,
it's not a bad deal for him.
I'm
to
surprised
get.
they didn't already.
They tried. They tried, but he hid out in the Ecuadorian embassy, and then the UK put him in jail. God, it was a fucking thing.
They can't get people in those jails. I mean, come on.
What?
All the governments work together.
Well, they did. I mean, they did. Like, they got him in a UK jail, so we were just happy that he was in jail somewhere.
Right, but they can't get someone in there to off him?
They could have.
Yeah.
I mean, but I don't think he's that
Kinda
important.
weird.
Because, like, what he had... Like, what he had was already out.
Yeah.
You know? Halada Vagina says you can probably find the clubs and racket at Pan America in 3 months.
Nah.
James says, I think Camelot wants you on tonight. I would love to be on with Camelot sometime. I would actually, I'll be honest with you, I'd rather hang out with Camelot in person, like privately off the air, because my on-air persona, is obviously very abrasive and very dickish and everything else.
What? No way.
But I got to tell you.
Since when?
I got to tell you, and maybe Matt can agree or disagree, I'm a pretty good fucking time.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty good time.
I agree.
I can be a total cunt. Don't do Camelot tonight. It's fucking trash, says Bobby Baloney.
Wow.
I like Camelot. I think he's a good, honest guy.
Yeah.
I do. I think he's I think the phrase I've always used to describe Camelot is earnest. He's an earnest dude. I think he's all right. But no, I think I'd rather talk to Camelot like privately. I mean, I would go on with him. I'd have him on our show, or I'd go on his, or do both. But I'd like to talk to him privately. He seems like an interesting dude. Steve C says, why did Aaron just start posting pictures of his children on Twitter? Because I'm fucking really lucky to have my goddamn kids, and I'm so happy that I escaped and got out of there with my children and was able to basically get my fucking head on straight from having my head not on straight, from being a total fuck up and retard and idiot and dipshit and fucking failure as a husband and a father. I was really excited to escape and get out of there with my children. So I have a new appreciation. I loved my children before, but I have a new appreciation for them.
Oh, this checks out. Yep.
And they have helped me out immensely during a really tough time in my life. So yeah, I cherish the moments I have with my children more than I ever have before. So if I want to post pictures of me hanging out with my kids or us doing stuff together, I'm going to go ahead and say, suck my dick. And if that troubles you at all, I don't know what else I can do for you. Muttering.
Also, there's another theory.
What's that?
I mean, somebody else can't post pictures hanging out with their kids.
That's true. Poignant Pachyderm says Ashley was benevolent. Still details to emerge, though. Not for me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the only thing I got for you guys is like anecdotes, like dumb stories. Like when it comes to like stuff that could be problematic or terrible or awful, I've given you all that stuff.
Yeah.
The only thing I've got for you is like little anecdotes and silly stories that people seem to like that I really only tell when it's apropos to anything going on.
Yeah.
You know, I just little bonfire stories for you, essentially. Muttering Jay says, Aaron, when you going to do Savage Thoughts 2.0?
Oh, boy.
Steve C. with $2 says, why did you never post pics before? We posted a few, like apple orchards and shit like that. And I don't post a lot of them now. I've probably posted a handful.
Nobody's face rubbing in.
That's what people think. They're like, oh, you're just rubbing it in his face. I'm really not. Like, I'm rubbing it in his face in that I appreciate my children and what they did for me and how they motivated me, and I have a new appreciation for it, and he doesn't, but that's not a conscious decision on my part. $2 from Silverwolf says, why you ignore my 5 schmeckles, you damn Jew baby? Wait, what?
What?
I thought I read it.
Where?
Oh, no, he's right. I didn't. Dr. Silverwolf with $5 says, Slam Piece gives Aaron golf balls like I do with my axolotl. Small-brained small-brained beings like round objects. Oh,
isn't that a Minecraft thing? I think my kid talks about an axolotl. Minecraft shit.
Internet person says if you were rubbing it in his face, it would be really funny. I mean, I'm not, but I'm sure it does bother him. Like he watches everything, so I'm sure it bugs him. But that's not why I'm doing it. I know it's hard to tell from the way I am on the show, but I'm really grateful for my kids, Slam Piece, my ex-wife, like the whole thing.
I believe it. I know you in real life.
Yeah.
What you're saying right now in real life, I can say that's genuine.
Really grateful for my friends, Matt, Eric, Donnie, a bunch of people.
Johnny.
Of course, I'm grateful for Johnny. So yeah, I've been a really grateful guy lately. I've got a huge cock. No, I've got a huge support system. Family members, friends. The amount of family members who have forgiven me, has been amazing. So yeah, I'm a happy dude. Still getting used to being alone. That always sucks. I hate it when Slam Piece isn't here because I hate being by myself.
Embrace it.
I'm a remarkably social guy, though.
I know. But that's the thing. Dude, get comfortable being alone. Learn to love just sitting here alone with nobody fucking else. Then you got the world by the balls. It doesn't matter what happens. If things are great with Slam Piece, you got it fucking made. Guess what? You also know, wait, I can be comfortable alone.
Damn. Chevrolet JB with $5 says, how do you get to swapping wives? Me and the wife having troubles. Have never thought of another woman. It's not good. If you're thinking of that, you should probably be done. It's fucking over. Muttering Jay says, Matt, how hot is Slam Piece? Fucking careful.
Slam Piece pretty good.
So you gotta be respectful of the guys.
I mean, yeah, I'll be respectful, but Slam Piece, good looking woman. Flat out say it. Yeah, goddamn good looking woman.
It's the
good
tits.
for you, buddy.
It's the tits, isn't it?
Good for you, Aaron.
It's the tits.
You fucking nailed another one out of your league. Good looking woman.
As Renaud de Chatillon said in Kingdom of Heaven, it is what I do.
Yeah. Hotter than AOC? Yes. Yes, I don't like it.
Pool Scam Sam says Aaron will indeed mess this relationship up as well.
He might not know. This one, I don't know, will let him. I don't know. She's got a lot of character traits that are probably really good for you.
Yes.
She's mature. She's age appropriate. She has her own career. She's not looking for you to save her.
She's not a drug addict. Not that anyone else is. I'm just saying she isn't. That's a good quality.
Not addicted to any narcotics.
Steve C with $5. He's really obsessed with my children. This is a little weird.
Yeah, it is.
You had multiple years before to take pics and share on social media, but you didn't. Yeah, I did.
No,
but now your kids are important because CPS is involved. CPS is, I will tell you this, CPS is not involved with me.
Steve C's kind of spurging out.
Yeah, Steve C, you're losing your mind, buddy.
Thanks for the money thanks for paying Aaron to spurg out over this.
No, I will say that. Steve C, thank you very much for the money. I appreciate the super chats. We are a e-beggar show that depends on donations, but yeah, sorry to burst your bubble, I guess. Hey, we're out of time. Let's get out of here. Matt's got to go to sleep. It's past his bedtime.
I was falling asleep earlier.
All right, guys. I will talk to you later. Thank you very much. We've now made it to 10 shows in a row, and we're $50 into tomorrow.
Fuck yeah.
So thank you, guys. Talk to you later. Take it easy. Thank you, Matt.
Yeah, thank you, buddy.
Goodbye, everybody.